What's up, folks? Welcome back to the stream. We are live with the T5S2 Pod 28 Finals. Oh, no, chat. I've left my overlay on stream. How embarrassing that is. Let's turn that stuff off. Let's go. Got a pretty interesting matchup for you this time around. We've got over here... thanks for the follows, guys. White and Nerdy and Quilly. Thank you for the follows. Appreciate it. Welcome in. Hope you're having a wonderful Warhammer-filled Wednesday. But we're watching Black Templars, the Adeptus Astartes over here on the red side. Zombie Ninja, who we've seen several times in recent finals games, rocking various varieties of Black Templars. He's got a little bit of a spicier build this time around. Versus John, a.k.a. Simon, over on the Emperor's Children side. Should be pretty interesting.
Touch objectives or go back.
So I think it's going to be interesting. I think it's going to be fun. Liam and Nassim just talked on a pod about how good Emperor's Children are. They are good if the meta is
Rhino such that the 6-inch scout gets me into the corner here, but also that essentially any attempt at scout blocking will be wildly expensive for you.
Let's get a prediction going before we get too far in. By the way, folks, the lists are in the bot. Exclamation point lists in chat if you want to take a peek at those. Got Emperor's Children over here in the blue versus Black Templars.
Also, the Rhinos are labeled 1 and 2, but obviously they are presently identical.
Yeah, the reps are labeled 1, 2, 3.
I'm going to turn up Zombie Ninja's microphone a little bit. I'll use it a little low. There we go. Yeah, I think Emperor's Children definitely in a good spot. They are very interesting as an answer to a lot of other sort of melee-style armies. The ability to really punish enemies that like engage into them because they can farm coterie points off them really easily is nice. They have a lot of fight-first threats, precision threats, which is pretty cool. If you are able to shut down their aggression, they do have a little bit of trouble, but we'll see if Simon's going to be able to sort of play around that capacity for Black Templars. Obviously, things like Repulsor Executioners with full rerolls are going to be very good in the early game here to try to dissuade Lord Exultant units from pushing in and trying to get coterie points. Now, I will say, as we talk about the list here...
That's your last of your infils. Oh, sorry, you have literally the unit.
I have Infiltrators and L-tier combo.
Yeah. Cool. I am going to place down the Torbies then. Essentially, all I'm going to do is...
All those Repulsor Executioners. As we talk about the lists momentarily...
Like, basically, such that a point of my base is knighted just from here.
Down our Discord friends, I think. Got some... Oh, there we go. Okay, I see what happened. Had my Discord turned up. It's very loud. Apologies for that. I got a co-commentator here. She's a cat. So looking through the list momentarily,
Rhino can actually fit into here, and then I'll place it.
Simon told me he's not super happy with his version of Emperor's Children here, because it is very different than what we typically see. I told him, hey man, you made it to finals, so I don't know. There's got to be something to the list. We are on layout 4, however, which is a not a good one for this style of army, but we'll see if he can threat overload the Space Marine build. Obviously, this is a little bit of a nightmare matchup, I think, in a lot of sort of instances for this particular Black Templars build, because...
Let me give 2 seconds of thought. Obviously, this Rhino is not
for the side here.
And then I am going to huck it back over your way. So basically what I'm thinking about is this angle that exists, but the reality is that this angle is not deeply cuttable. We could hide just a little bit more.
Because the lines through the center are very open, and in this case, Simon has chosen to take no ranged attacks besides just sort of incidental stuff on Tormentors and Rhinos and Mauler Fiend, Cutter Blades and stuff. So he's 100% sort of melee aggro. The other thing, too, is that in many cases, you can make an army like this work against Space Marines, because if you put pressure on Space Marines, they are an army that tends to be susceptible to counter pressure. Space Marines want to be the ones engaging enemies, choosing their targets for Oath of Moment and then sort of spreading that,
Okay.
being able to nuke one thing and then spread incidental damage around the rest of your army. They have to be able to pick their fights in order to do that, though. If you put pressure on them, you can overload their capacity to fight you with Oath of Moment. Obviously, that ability just chooses one unit and then gives you rolls against it. However,
make a 6-inch move over
if you are a keen-eyed viewer, you may notice that Black Templars don't have Oath of Moment. They use Templar Vows instead. So they actually trade that army ability away entirely. I imagine that they're going to get a +1 to wound effect here for their melee attacks, but we'll see. They can also do sticky objectives, but the Emperor's Children tend to play aggressively, so you might lose control of those objectives pretty quickly.
That's it.
I have a sneaking suspicion we're going to do the wound bonus so that we can have light sort of units actually trade very well against the Emperor's Children stuff. So this is not the Space Marine chapter that Simon wants to be playing against. And he's on a bit of an open board and doesn't have any sort of reciprocal range attacks. So these Repulsor Executioner is going to be really problematic for him. If he can construct a situation where
I'm just going to place a spawn.
I have a sneaking suspicion he kind of wants to go first and then try to sort of push in and gain value off things like the Scout Squads potentially. Zombie Ninja is setting them up to pull back pretty cleanly
and you
here.
have like a flat 6 reactor.
But with Scout on the Exalted Squads, you might be able to get up into the middle of the table and actually fight. Mortal Kombat 11 Bro, thank you for the follow-up.
What they have is a price tag of 80 points.
Welcome in.
Yeah.
That.
So we'll see, the thing that we're kind of seeing happen here, and one of the reasons that every time you're constructing an army in 40k, I always recommend you take ranged attacks, and we're basically seeing the circumstances of not taking any ranged attacks whatsoever on Zombie Ninja's side. Or excuse me, on John's side,
prints and then have a little fill.
You can just play in the sprinkler with your utility units, right? The scouts can basically just hang out in the open, and the only thing that shoots them is like some bolters and some random plasma shots from the Tormentor squads. It's not that much. So
it'd be immensely difficult to get it.
Simon runs the risk of losing a lot of his forward operators if he ends up going second.
Putting a wing over here and then it's just fully visible.
Yeah, and he can't really even punish the utility units that start out in the open, which is going to be problematic for him. We'll see if he's going to be able to pull this one out. I think Black Templars are going to be a sort of advantage to begin with here. We are 100% in on Black Templars. One person has voted Black Templars in the pregame prediction. Still about 5 minutes left in that, 4 minutes on the prediction. If anybody wants to put tokens in. Get some tokens back.
Puts me either
buy some
safe
voice alerts.
Or forward.
Yeah.
The other thing, too, that Gladius Task Force has, we're talking about Zombie Ninja's list. I guess to round out the discussion about the Emperor's Children list, we can run through it very quickly. It's very simple. It's basically every melee unit in the faction. We don't have Flawless Blades, I guess, which will be a downside. Those guys are good at killing. They're actually great at killing Repulsor Executioners. Once you're fully comboed out with your Coterie of the Conceited abilities, a unit of Flawless Blades most likely kills an Executioner on the charge. Which is actually kind of crazy when you think about it. They basically double their points value. That said, in this case, Simon's playing Lucius the Eternal, triple Demon Princes. We have one Pledge of Unholy Fortune, one Pledge of Eternal Servitude, so a guy who can respawn himself, and a guy who can auto-flip his dice into 6s. We have 3 Lord Exultants. One of them has Pledge of Dark Glory, which I actually don't know what that does. That's the one that doesn't get taken? Pledge of Dark Glory is a leadership and objective control characteristic buff for 25 points. Jesus. Not too bad of a purchase there, I guess.
Just a squad GPI.
Make your unit OC3 so they can steal objectives away. It's kind of neat. So I kind of like that.
Be the Warlord Prince, who is going to go here again, just ensuring that. Take a second to make sure that.
It'd be interesting to see how he gets his packed up without trading poorly. Yeah, I think for the most part, when you're in this kind of situation, you just expect to trade poorly, right? The goal is to get a full power Demon Prince into these Repulsor Executioners late game, and in order to construct that, or Mauler Fiends or whatever, in order to create that situation that manufacture that game state, you have to trade down your Lord Exultants in the early game. So he's going to be throwing away his Exultant units and his Infractors for basically nothing. I think,
Cool. and then I'm just going to.
Yeah, just watch the deployment line there. Some of these guys.
Yeah, what I'm doing is drawing the line, and then I will shift him to the line. But yes, thank you for that. Because I'm free deployed, right?
Yeah, I'm done.
Now on Zombie Ninja
basically
side,
the Mauler, the aim here is just that there isn't.
He's running kind of a standard. I guess it's a little more shooting heavy than we oftentimes see out of these Gladius Task Force. The varieties of Black Templars, and we've seen Zombie Ninja experiment with a bunch of different versions. We've actually seen him kind of go through the whole gamut of versions that are a little bit more shooting oriented. I think he played an Ironstorm Spearhead at one point. Didn't even play the Gladius Task Force, just taking basically making the most use of repulsor executioners that we could. In this case, it is Gladius Task Force. It's running double Castellans, double Marshals, not triple. We have an Emperor's Champion with Honor Vehement, a combi weapon Lieutenant, one Assault Intercessor squad to join with the Emperor's Champion, who I guess is going to be inside one of these transports. Yeah, there he is. There he goes with his Assault Intercessors. He's going to be really scary here because he has that anti-character. Once per game devastating wounds, and a lot of the offensive units in the Emperor's Children army are indeed characters. We've got a Jump Back Assault Intercessor squad, an Inceptor squad, just 3 guys, bolters for some utility, one Infiltrator squad, 2 Scout squads, 2 Primera Sword Brethren squads for the Castle and Marshal combo to jump into. So we get enhanced critical hits from the Marshal, we get reroll hits from the Castellan, so we can combo those 2 things together with everyone having lethal hit melee attacks. No, we're just going right on the line here. There is a line through the center, but if that's the, I think he's just a guy.
Yeah. So essentially, if you bring a guy,
if you put some of the two of these demon princes are actually kind of tanky.
Basically,
you can put the respawn guy in, and you can sort of encourage your opponent to engage with him early, and you can put the auto flip, the dice flip guy on the line. It's unlikely that a single repulsor executioner kills that guy because it would have to convert basically 3 of its 2 gunshots, or just roll perfect dice on its other attacks in order to kill you. Because one of the, even if 2 gunshots from the laser destroyer wound,
I rolled a 2.
assuming you make 1 save, you flip the other one, you take no damage from it. Emperor's Children are going first, which I actually think is going to be beneficial to them. They're going to obsec a lot of objectives and then get the opportunity to
I will start
sort of alpha strike out here. We're going to scout forward with the Lord Exalted squads and the Infractors. Interesting to see if we have, if we're going to push in. Looks like we're just going to hop in a Rhino.
Rhino 1.
All right, fair enough. So not looking to push. Might just be that Simon just holds the baby for a little bit here, pledges 0, and then sort of stays on the line. Obsects his objectives and forces his opponent to come forward. He does have bottom 5 scoring, or his Zombie Ninja, excuse me, will have bottom 5 scoring. So there's no incentive for Zombie Ninja to overextend, but Simon can make the game close just by holding his opponent into a situation where he might want to push forward. If he obsects these 2 center objectives, and we don't see like the Assault Intercessors just trade themselves away for basically nothing, then those objectives will just start scoring for Simon. So I don't know. Going first, I think, is probably his best shot here. He also gets the opportunity to take these mid points on the table, so he's not necessarily just getting shot, right? His Tormentors aren't just being attacked by the Repulsor Executioners turn 1, and he has places to hide his Demon Princes where they aren't going to get attacked. So I think this is the best case scenario for him.
I have to pick my reroll.
It's not a good scenario. He's making the best of a bad situation, but it certainly is. It's something.
Sure, that's good.
And then I'm taking sticky objectives and advance in action.
So
we're picking.
And your repex, we're going to say, is 23.
Is that Uphold the Honor?
Between these guys, 21. Distance between these guys.
That's good.
23 is a 20 move and charge.
Yeah, Uphold the Honor of the Emperor, so he can advance in action and obsec objectives away.
On the dice.
That's fascinating.
It's high, but not
picking the damage bonus, which does mean his lighter squads are going to have to swing up into Demon Princes. I guess, to be fair, they are going to need some help. If Simon can construct a situation where he kills Repulsor Executioners early, it might end up
have
getting a little
on the board the
difficult
option.
for the
The
Sword
first
Brethren
is
squads
that I
to knock out the
declare
Demon
either
Princes,
one or
because the
two,
Demon
and
Princes
then
do
I'm gonna
have
pick up,
incoming damage.
this
You have Armor of
negative
Contempt
trash.
available in
Option
Coterie of the
two
Conceited.
is
You have
that
Fiona
I
Pains
play
available in
Armor
Coterie of the
Blade
Conceited.
Paladin Blade.
The real
I
danger
believe
here are
in
those
this board state,
Executioners.
my best option is to play
As
Martial
scary
Blade
as Castle and Martial
intelligently.
combos
I will
are,
offer you
this
0,
is an
so
army
I'll
that
leave
can
it
survive
on the
them.
scoreboard.
And especially without
plus
+1 to wound, their natural attacks aren't going to do that much. We're just hoping for, basically fishing for critical lethal hits here.
This is Defend Stronghold and Assassination.
Defense Stronghold turn 1 is not a draw. Sabotage is the draw. Ooh. Sabotage should complete. I think we can get it with Lucius the Eternal and just hang out.
This one in. Can I click on this? Basically, the 3 objectives.
Assassination's not a great draw here. I would almost consider redrawing on Simon's part, because I think he has to manufacture a situation where he scores as highly as possible in the early game without having to, sort of
I can't remember if I
commit his units to do anything.
Outside, I believe
as good as building command points are, I think that it's, if he can play this early game out correctly,
there's going to be a fair
or perfectly, I should say. And maybe we see some mistakes from Zombie Ninja side. It's going to come down to a tight score, and I think getting score over command points is going to be a big deal. Because he's not really that worried that much about sort of trading in the fight phase here. I think he's mostly going to be trying to survive the charges from these Black Templars.
But you would have to both crack the Rhino and then crack all the stuff inside, and I would place myself one Rhino with the part. I don't think that you're going to go for this. So what I am going to do is I'm going to hop these Stormies into the bus.
I imagine we didn't pledge here.
The bus is going to take a walk forward, so that is 3.7, but let's call it 4, and then forward into the wall, and then I'm just going to ensure that basically I'm not chargeable from this side of the wall. If you want to charge me from this side of the wall, you can do it.
I don't know if I love this movement here, chat. I guess because the Repulsor Executioner just has a clean line to the Rhino right now. If you put 5 models inside this corner, it might be difficult for him to get shooting onto them, so you could probably hide the Tormentors in there. Although it's probably not perfect, so I just bumped my microphone.
Really weird one, because apparently
apologies if it sounded bad. So
Flip is going to take.
I guess he will have the opportunity to sort of counterattack. The downside, obviously, is that there's not really many spaces in here. I guess maybe the goal would be to disembark models here if this Rhino's destroyed, and then you can't get attacks from the other side. But the problem is that if you are able to push any of these repulsors towards the center of the battlefield, and any of these models have to deploy back here, then they might get shot. Maybe not, I guess. And you might be able to lose a Tormentor squad. It might be fine. Although this does feel like a situation where Zombie Ninja could maybe early Assault Doctrine, kill the Rhino, and then try to engage the stuff in the center there, and also disrupt the objective scoring at the same time. We'll see.
I moved 10 before an advance.
But an early Assault Doctrine call would be beneficial for Simon. He's not going to have to worry about that threat range later on.
So, in other words, if I could go up...
The obsec on 3 objectives right off the bat is huge, though. Especially because Zombie Ninja also has it active, or he also has it available, but he didn't set up to actually get it on turn 1.
Yeah, they just get 12.
I mean, they can't, auto-advance, right?
God's drunkest driver.
So if I'm 18.1 away, I'm at least shutting off your rerolls to hit.
What a username, Chance.
No, because if I just rolling 1 on an advance, I move 7, you're now with an 11.
Right, yes. So the math is actually advance plus 12. So advance in 12 is going to be 18, let's call it 22 or 23. Yeah, it's probably not realistic. What I was thinking was, can I just sit far enough back that I'm shootable by 1 repex?
The scary thing about these repulsor executions, I guess that
at the table, I'm trying to bait interaction here.
It seems like maybe John's trying to construct a situation where
thanks to the new
the Space Marines cannot get interception strike onto the Demon Princes, so he can play more aggressively with them, which is actually kind of interesting. So he can, especially with the Demon Princes that have damage flips, or in this case the respawn, even if the Repulsor Executioner goes ham and one-shots him, he can still come back and still sort of contribute to the game.
We are going
However, that becomes super duper dicey if nothing's within 12 inches, and if nothing can get within 12 inches of the Demon Prince, because you're just rolling a bunch of attacks without rerolls. And so you might commit a Repulsor Executioner, fire its full payload into Demon Prince and do nothing.
But honestly, if you send them in to take my home objective, then I will accept your donated pledge.
The downside is that with no return fire, if they do so from max range,
So last consideration,
you are still going to
take a walk up, and then I believe that I'll just walk the Demon Prince up to the line of the ruin.
You don't have the capacity.
So
to
the aim here is the
counterattack.
little tail situation.
Are you getting just a question for chat? Is anybody getting Discord notifications through the player microphones? I don't know if that's on my end, but it should.
We're going to walk back the goobs.
I don't know if anyone heard that. Could just be that the players have an open mic here and they're just getting it on their computer.
Little game of footsies. Oh, and Lucy is. So let me just quickly look at what 12 forward is. I suspect that Lucy is actually going to take a run into this room.
I think we want Lucius to
Likes the plan.
sabotage, right?
14 on Lucy. So basically, all I'm going to do is see if I'm tucked up against the wall. Well, first off, what's a full 14 give me? The answer is
there's a Devastator Doctrine active or available for Zombie Ninja. So if Lucius gets too aggressive, he could die. It should be important to note here that
I fully accept the donation.
A Demon Prince. One of the Demon Princes, I believe it's this one. Yeah, this guy down here is the actual Warlord. Which means that if Lucius dies early, you don't actually lose anything besides just losing.
Everybody, the Rhino is going to.
We're playing actual 40k chat. Real 40k. Real fake 40k. Over here on Tactical Tourist.
You right if I quickly recon that this is a normal? Or is it like I did roll it?
I don't care.
Cool. So, because Lucy can make this on a normal, we're going to say Lucy is our sabotager, and then because obviously you can just kill the Rhino.
Okay, we are going to. We did roll an advance.
End of turn.
But I guess we maxed the advance and decided we didn't want to do it.
Thinking of the end of turn, I guess I'll
listen, I couldn't have rolled better, and I didn't want to do anything with it.
If I shoot you, something happens.
I guess it's basically no information.
Yeah,
now we know that if I rolled a 6, I would have
the world's most meaningful shooting phase. You know what? The plasma gun's going to lead out the top, and he's going to overcharge because let's believe in ourselves. But I believe that nothing else. I guess a bolter.
Get a cheeky single plasma shot into
it hits on a 3. It wounds on a 5.
Thanks, thank you for the follow.
Gun hitting.
Can't do Warpaint table, but could do this. Exclamation point how to play in chat, by the way. If you're interested in 40k or Tabletop Simulator, I have all my tutorials in that playlist. Right there. You can get access to all of them.
Thing that has decent shots. Yeah, that's the one. Hitting on 3s, wounding on 5s. I got to right click on it. Cool. No, and then here is the bolter hitting on 3s and wounding on 6s. Wait, take a wound.
He's good.
Cool, and then the dev wound thing hits on a 4, dev on a 6. Hey, take a dev. So right there.
A combi weapon got through for a damage.
I have done very little. I pass to you. Oh, and sorry, assassinate. End of my turn. Assassinate goes in the bin.
Yeah. I think I would have liked to have seen a redraw there, because if we drew recover, like that's immediate points.
Probably not,
if we drew, I think the sabotage almost certainly, or basically, is guaranteed to complete here. I don't think there's anything that Zombie Ninja could do to disrupt Lucius from scoring that out. But with that, like gaining CP is great, but I'm really worried about this late game score here, chat.
That's fine.
Area denial. Extend battle lines to draw for Zombie Ninja. He's got bottom 5 scoring and is about to score a 9-point secondary turn. Assuming he gets a unit up to the center.
And advance an action.
Now, obviously, Simon's very excited about the Black Templars models coming into the center, so he can actually farm them for coterie points in future battle rounds. So we could see Zombie Ninja actually ditch that secondary, but Secure No Man's Land basically an auto-complete here. Especially if he wants to come disrupt some of the scoring these other objectives.
It's like normally not worth it.
It was interesting to see Zombie Ninja pull so far back from the Lord Exultants on that first turn movement, because now he's actually not in a great position to score like what is maybe one of the best hands of secondaries he could possibly have drawn.
LT. Well,
only a 1-inch advance for the lieutenants. It's gonna be a 1-inch advance for the lieutenants. It could be a 2-inch advance for assault intercessors to get into the center here. It could be maybe That was a 13, so maybe a 2-inch advance for the scouts as well, and to get into the center.
Reroll this.
So he has a couple of very, different varieties, different ways to get in. Ooh, Combi Lieutenant is going to get in.
Going 11.
11-inch movement doesn't quite get to the other objective to decontrol it. He wants to be on the objective, I think, because he wants to score a secure no man's land. And then the Combi Lieutenant obviously has that 6-inch reactive move if you come within 9, which then you can try to hide him. Looks like we're going to try to get him into a position where he can hide into the Repulsor Executioner if anything triggers it.
Where he can just get back in the tank.
Yep. And the deal with the so Repexes can carry 7. Yeah, and the deal with him is that he reactives if I move within 9 on both of them.
If you move within 9, he just goes 6.
Yeah, but also your other reactive is also on a 9.
I'd be interested to see if Simon actually just tried to shoot that guy to death in order to get the kill. The Demon Princes don't have a great gun, but it is a good gun. It's good enough in killing a single Space Marine character. Although the Combi Lieutenant is hilariously difficult to kill. He's stealth and has a 5+ field out bane. Actually, probably criminally undercosted, to be fair.
And then we can get you an 12. Okay. We're going to start with advancing the scouts. Very fast. Not going to get to that one, so that one's just going to stay sticky. Which I think actually means we just want one guy. Send out them.
So Zombie Ninja going to try to utilize those reactive moves to keep these guys in the center safe. Not really have to give up anything in order to get that value. I do wonder if we'll see a poke here from this Executioner. I think there's a line down the center to some of these models. You can even just like take pot shots at the Tormentor squad to try to reduce the utility units for future turns. And as we talked about before, there's very little that Simon can do to counterattack that because he has no ranged attacks whatsoever.
But we'll take it. It's like 10. Let's bump the objectives up. Yeah. Put one guy on it. Yep.
Kind of a quiet turn from Space Marines here. I guess he's not going to be trying to stage that Repulsor Executioner. Just hoping for the best.
And this Repex will just go 10.
That is going to start to increase the score for Emperor's Children. Benefit here, I think, is that...
go like 20.
Yeah, if the scout commit to this position...
If I roll a 6 is 20, yeah.
Emperor's Children are going to get to pick up at least one of those scout squads, because only one of them can trigger squad tactics to escape. So if a unit pushes to clear these guys, they could trigger squad tactics. If we don't roll high enough, like they might just get picked up anyway. And that would unlock this move to try to kill that unit. And that instigates the fight. Obviously, you're going to lose the first couple things that get committed as the Emperor's Children army. You're sort of expecting that, but if you can get 2 to 3 pledge points early, right? If we can shoot the Combi Lieutenant down with incidental guns from Tormentors or Demon Princes, and then we can kill 2 scout squads. You're up to 3 already going into battle round 3, so you're getting both your rerolls active.
4. So go 16.
This is going to be an interesting interaction as well, because this guy's not going to be on the objective, right? If this Executioner remains here, and I'm sure that that Simon considered this quite a bit when he decided to move that Rhino up. This Executioner can simply kill the Rhino, right? It's easy peasy.
It's fine.
If he does so without pushing the Executioner back, he immediately gets charged by a Demon Prince and a Lord Exalted. His Overwatch is scary, but it's maybe potentially not scary enough to kill an entire Infractor squad in one go. Could be, because he rerolls a bunch.
You're not deathly terrified of my turn 3 rapid ingress?
Turn 3 I might be. This turn now.
There's a Mauler Fiend in reserve for Emperor's Children.
Hey, it's
And then look at these
the
transport
classic
capacities, chat.
phrase
Basically,
that
every rhino's full to
will
the brim
never
of
sit in the
exalted
shade of.
squads. It's a lot.
That's a proverb.
It sounded spiritual and right, so like I will believe. Yeah, that'll be a movement. Gun time. Right,
So the
because
benefit
rhino
here
will
is
say
that
rhino.
only one
Yes, so you are just,
attacker
you are going to be within 12 over here.
is basically ever going to be able
I
to
think I
attack the
am still going to use the
disembarking
smoke
units from the Rhino,
stratagem.
and there's no follow-up charges.
Okay.
So this stuff is going to get to counterattack the Executioner. Full stop.
Yes, down to 2.
Right?
Sorry, I couldn't find it.
There's essentially nothing it's going to
Cool.
do, and it's not that far away from the Rhino. So a
Laser.
Lord Exultant disembarking here is going to get a really easy charge on the Executioner.
Rerolling. Both it.
Next turn's going to be spicy, chat. I'm excited.
Lol.
We just
No,
fail. We just fail the laser cannon shots.
One miss. One at your 5 up.
Nope. How much? D6?
3. Yeah, just D7.
That was the Hunter Killer.
Heavy bolter.
Oh, multi-melt on top. Okay. So we flubbed the laser cannon and only did a little with the heavy bolter. Does the Rhino live? That's a disaster if the Rhino lives. Wait, this is crazy. Is this going incredibly well for Children right now?
3 dev, 1 save.
Yes.
And then this Repulsor Executioner, it should be noted,
Yeah, so the save
is one castle
no,
and
that
Marshal
will not
Squad
to
embarked
use
as well.
the anti-dev wound strat at this
Never
time.
mind.
Down to 4.
Now, the downside is if you
Three
push
far.
this guy up too far forward, and he gets killed on the swing back, you lose your coterie
Both it.
pledges on turn 2 onwards,
Nothing.
which would be bad.
Non-twin.
But I think you do need both him and Lord Exultant to
yes.
commit if you're trying to kill this
Is it-
Executioner.
Yeah,
There's no way that
also
one of those will be able to do it
Yeah.
by themselves.
Yeah, sweet.
Two.
And it's even a little
$2
dicey because you don't have
please.
rerolls active yet.
We are good.
And then
Nurgle Madsen, chat. What's up, man? Nice to see you.
Yes. Wouldn't
How's
this
it
one
going?
be... Oh, no, you're within 18. Yeah, you're good.
Hope you're having a good one.
Got to be with 18 to shoot the multi-melta.
I just realized my
This
chat
one's
box is
going
off.
Oh, yeah, the 5
Yep.
is everything.
It's awkward. Oh, has that been the case?
Cool. That is all the gun.
Hell yeah.
Cool. So I'll get extend and area, and then you will get your sabotage.
Yes.
So big, huge score for Zombie Ninja. Would have given Emperor's Children a
first,
challenger
you
card,
think
Chad.
I
Just
believe
saying,
that
you
I'm
know.
going to play.
That would help this score quite a bit. All right, do we see the full push
Basically,
that
the thought
I think
here
both
is that I
players
can
kind of wants to have
probably
happen?
Get the lieutenant
full
with
commit.
His I probably just get fewer than 9, greater than 12, and then just hit him with predominance of shots. He flat 6 runs away,
Getting flat sixes.
and the other runaway is D6.
Correct.
And we've placed it such that the LT is going to end up in the repacks if he moves backwards. So we're going to basically skirt.
Come on, shoot that lieutenant to death. Let's
so
wreck the Rhino up.
Expectation is that
Shoot
I'm
like
going to
14
kill
shots into him,
3 units.
Get a
I
Demon
believe
Prince
that
shooting
that
at him,
is the
and then an
case.
entire Refractor
This
Squad
is
killing
going
with
to
guns.
spawn,
Or a Tormentor Squad,
roll
excuse me,
12
killing
on
with guns.
3d6, which is going
That'd
to
be
be pain in the ass. But yeah, so I'm just going to tell you 3. I will grab a dice.
Pledging for 3, chat. Let's go.
And obviously that's 3
I think
plus.
that means that we're going to
potentially
try to
1 because
hammer
of the
in
strat.
here.
My cards say
Put the
recover.
whole team in. Rapid Ingress and Mauler Fiend next turn. When the smoke clears, we see
Rhino
who's going
owes
to
you
win
a
this
battle
game.
shock, which it will roll. It will succeed. And then everything else is good in the command phase. Good to proceed to move.
That's it. Battle Shock test on the Rhino.
Uh,
I can't believe that Rhino ate an
we
entire
are
buffs
going to
repulsor
be,
executioner just tanked into the face.
running this
What a
turn.
Chad. Absolute Chad. You rob a lot of the power of the sort of Devastator and Assault doctrines here
I will set this unit basically
from
aim here,
the
give myself
Emperor,
a good
from the
distance to
Black
go.
Templars army. If you just commit right now,
Obviously,
if we just like put the whole team in the middle of the table and call it a
stratagem,
day,
which you're legally
and hope
allowed
that
to
the
use in
executioners
Warhammer.
don't like pop
There
off,
you go. I have 4 reels to hit
things
Overwatch.
might be good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Full rerolls in
I recall
Overwatch.
knowing
Here comes the boys, chat.
phase limited, but I'm also
I
basically
do
okay
think
with
that
using,
it would. Well, some of these
a
guys.
surprising
get
number of these
probably.
guys. So my
Should we
distance to go right now is 13 and a half. I can accept this. I will be this is going to be the setup.
It's like 10 inches.
And then this is going to be the move.
Yeah, so we're moving normally, which will allow a future charge.
Now.
And then basically, I don't think that I have a position at which I can keep my charge because you can see over this side. So I'm just going to move closer.
Yeah, there's maybe a spot where you could go behind this thing, but then you have to go for like a 6-inch charge, which is a little bit
I'll
awkward.
just claim cover on account of.
So in this case, it's like a 3. That's basically an auto in charge, and that opens up this Demon Prince to advance in charge if it wants to, because obviously the army ability for this
some amount of guys
for this army only allows. 1 unit to declare each enemy unit as a charge target if they advance or fell back.
Overwatch, if you would like.
Or 1 unit that advance or fell back to declare that unit
I
as a target.
will decline the Overwatch at this juncture.
No Overwatch. We're going to do it in the charge phase, most likely. That's going to open up the CP later.
Next, we are going to hop out a unit.
I do want to point out as well, Simon has been marking his coterie points, or his coterie pledges on the little challenger section here that we have on the score sheet, which is obviously no longer used, which is great. I wonder if we're going to see these Tormentors push up onto this objective right here and try to shoot that Combi Lieutenant. I wouldn't be surprised if we got that interaction. If we kill the Combi Lieutenant early, we get rid of his rerolls, and he's a very powerful tech piece later.
In fact, the Dooders.
Yeah, it's a bad habit of mine that I'll refer to things by shorthand. I'm just gonna make sure I'm not typing over one for here.
Where are we going? Are we gonna try to
do this legally?
Get a shot into the repulsor?
Yeah, it's a bad habit.
Oh, if we charge them in, we can dodge the Overwatch even. If they push up and get a melt-a-gun shot, so we're not gonna commit the Warlord Demon Prince, it looks like to me, because obviously he wouldn't be able to charge here unless we charge into the Infiltrators first. But the
and then
the thing here is that if these guys charge and engage the Executioner start of the charge phase, then
decline the reactive.
There is no Overwatch into the Lord Exalted Squad, so they just get to fully activate.
So.
I would have expected these guys to go somewhere else, but I guess the opportunity as well is that we can knock out the
banner.
OBSEC on this objective. I don't think that changes anything.
Going to be.
Oh, they'll get behind enemy lines. Would you behind enemy lines recover assets? We can score the behind
this is
easily
the
here.
The
Rhino succeeding the battle shock check means it can recover, so that's actually huge, and we can recover with the chaos spawn in the back, so that's a free 3 points.
And then we are going to double check that I am in recoveration range.
Yeah.
Yeah, so as in I have not accidentally walked.
Recoveration range.
And I should have kept that up real quick just to be sure. Yeah, absolutely. The spawner are going to be able to do it on the other side, and also I guess
the other thing too is that none of the scouts have reacted.
Are going to walk up onto,
which means that we could also see some infractors if we dual charge these two. We could see infractors just rip into the scouts, and they're on an objective. So unless they AOC, which is probably unlikely,
take this objective back, and I will respect your
infractors will most likely kill them. Okay, we are going to put an Obsessionist or a Tormentor squad on this objective again. Try to restick it and get shots into the Combi Lieutenant. I'm so rooting for Emperor's Children to have a hot turn this turn. I'm a little worried that a single Lord Exalted and an Infractor squad is not going to be quite enough damage to really dent the paint or scratch too much of the paint on the Repulsor Executioner here. He doesn't have hit rerolls. You can pay a command point for hit rerolls if you want. Oh, we're going to consider a squad tactics on the Scout squad. They're going 6 inches. Oh no!
The dudes that did the thing. He's just short.
Just out of taking the sticky off that objective, that would be insane.
Funny.
You would still lose the unit almost certainly, but that would basically then permanently require that the presence be there for Emperor's Children from the future, because you've already committed your Tormentor squad. That actually would have been a disaster for John. Now, I think before we go too far, we are at hidden supplies today, by the way, chat, which is why there are so many objectives on the battlefield. Players will score 5 victory points at the start of the round for controlling objective marker not within the deployment zone, which John did do at the start. So
I'm going to do something that Chad is going to call me an idiot for, but I'm going to advance Lucius.
Lucius is pushing. Are we going to push Lucius into the scouts?
I suspect that on a 1 he'd stand still.
well,
If he'd
it's
got
not gonna do much.
a number, I think that he would be going after these scouts.
I do think that you
because
play a little
on
aggro with
1,
Lucius, because
charge.
any attacks into him is not attacks going in the rest of your army.
Myself into it.
And so you can sort of force him down the middle. Oh, yeah, we're going to run him up anyway. You could see him get like tuned up by the execution or defensive arrays, but he's a 2+8 with a 5+ invul, and he's actually not very susceptible to those AP0 1 damage shots, unless Zombie Ninja wants to burn Storm of Fire really early and probably get axed by an Armor of Contempt. It's a super bad trade for those executioners, unless they're shooting laser destroyer shots into Lucius, which will probably kill him. If it goes through his invul save, but then obviously those aren't going into the more important units.
We are gonna go.
Disembarking a Lord Exultant here. Fascinating.
So 13 is the dice.
Oh, and they 6 their advance. Okay. Hello. What's up, scouts? We tag the scouts and engage that executioner. We could actually restrict where it can move in the future. If the charge is big enough here.
It's sub-ideal because obviously I am exposing a unit
6-inch advance is crazy.
Getting
There's even a chance if you like roll crazy on the charge, you can combat slingshot the Exultant. That's not a great one because you can almost certainly touch a scout if you do.
With forcing action and getting the 3 pledge.
So the primary for this only scores objectives outside your own deployment zone, Chan.
Okay.
It will score you bonus points if you control more objectives than your opponent, including your home. But the first 2 criteria, holding 1 objective or holding 2 objectives, only counts objectives outside your opponent. So holding this one doesn't count Simon to John for any.
Do I move the Rhino up for staging? I think that I am.
So he will just get 5.
This is red number 1. Just gonna
and to remind you, this objective was held by a scout at the start of the turn. So he only had the 1.
Come out 9. And end up giving themselves a short charge. I'll be 12.1 inches back from this point.
So if I advance and charge, I can get it with a normal move. I'm not getting it.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, you are capable of getting it. Let's agree, yeah. And then, yeah, basically the premise is that, so going to have to ensure that I'm not giving this Repex any kind of a line down this line. So I think that it's going to end up being a move and a pivot. Which, that was 13 in pivot, and I have 15, which is 13 in pivot. Okay, so with all of that, I am going to proceed to the shooting phase. The first thing that I'm going to do...
before you go to the shooting phase, I just wanted to check this. Okay, so yeah, you should be good from that side. If I go into the building or onto the front side, I can get you, but you are good on the back angle.
Yeah, basically, the aim is to force action forward here.
Yeah.
Sweet. Sorry, actually, before I proceed to shooting, would you like to rapid ingress? It is the end of it.
I'm fine.
Yeah, fair enough. Just, always worth being polite.
Right.
Okay. So the Lord Exultant's going to huck a grenade at your the tank over there.
Okay.
That is 2 mortal wounds.
Cool. Puts you down to what, 2 CP?
Correct. Yes. CP is everywhere, I think it is. The next thing that I am going to do is I'm going to shoot you with the thrill-seeking unit, which is the Tormentors. We are going to shoot the Melt-A-Gun at the Pulsar. Now, if I shoot at these guys, it will make my charge quite a lot harder if I'm going that way, unless I could very well be going this way, which I think that I am. So what I am going to do is it is going to be the Melt-A-Gun into the Repex and the plasma weaponry and the bolters are going to go into the Infiltrator. Both of the plasma weaponry are overcharging.
Okay.
This is the Melt-A-Gun, hits on a 3. It hits, wounds on a 5. It does not wound. This is the plasma weaponry. It's a gun and a pistol. I'll just see if they explode. They do. Both very funny.
Oh,
this is going to be 2 hits, and then
double failed hazardous checks right off the bat here, chat. What a disaster!
I'll take that.
That's awful.
So 6 ups.
Just take 4 mortal wounds to
and then
himself.
6 ups. Kills a guy.
Kills 2 guys. They're damage 2 piece.
I make one fail one, and then feel no pain one.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought that was 2 armor saves, and then this was the feel no pain. Cool. The
first roll was a 1 and a 6, and then the feel no pain failed both.
Yeah, very cool. And then the bolters before I remove the 2 guys, hitting on 3s and wounding.
Yeah, that's gonna pull the melee weapon from the Obsessionist
it's just a
too.
regular bolter.
He's a 6 attack AP1 melee weapon, which kind of removes these dudes from the game a little bit.
Well,
they're no longer a reasonable melee threat. I think you just bang them into their pulse executioner to eat the
Will not be
Overwatcher.
overcharging these plasma guns. It's just going to be whichever number of them can shoot at the repex. So let's say from here,
plus the Lord.
I'll declare 2 pistols into the scouts just to say that I did.
Sounds good.
So this is going to be the plasma pistol, which is hitting on a 3 with lethals. It misses. This is going to be the Lord's bolt pistol, which hits on a 2. It hits, and this is 2 regular bolt pistols, which hit on 3s. They miss. 1 try to wound on a 6.
Hey, get him! Bolt pistol. It goes through.
And then similarly,
Incredible.
here are 2.
What a Chad that Lord exalted is. He just bings the Tech Marine right in, leaning out of the hatch. With a
because I've covered because someone in this squad is going to see
someone in this squad is coming for sure. The coming around the horn, we are going to go the goobs into the lieutenant. Obviously, my melta weapon not in melta range. I will learn no lessons today. I'll be overcharging both plasma weapons.
Just minus the hit.
Yes. So this is the melta gun hitting on a 4. It misses. This is the plasma weaponry hitting on.
Yeah, this isn't enough committal I think, to kill here. We needed a demon prince or something in there too to get another round of 2 damage shooting.
1 wound, AP3.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Looks
And that will
reversal.
unless we see these tormentors make like a random charge here.
And then
That's probably going to mean that Zombie Ninja holds that objective for 5 points, which is unfortunate.
Cool. So just the 1 bolter. And I have not yet rolled the hazardous check, I believe. So this is 1 hit, and this is no wounds, and this is a hazardous check, and I'm good on this one. 2 1s, 2 6s. It's perfectly average. Okay, so over around the horde, we'll just shoot another rhino into another guy because I have scads of time. Nobody from the inside is going to shoot. We're just going with
Odegon, thank you for the follow. Welcome in.
For 5, we are hitting on 3s. We are wounding on 6s. Just the 1.
Good.
Bolters, 3s, 6s. Nothing. And then the Devwood gun, 4s, nothing. Okie dokie. Let's have a quick think about how this turn has gone, and the answer is quite badly. So Rhino as described and Spawn as described are my action doers. My Spawn, of course, have OC. And then we are.
Well, la-di-da.
Actually,
have OC.
Lines is like wackily doable, but it'll probably be
very doable.
It might be 2 because there might actually be a value of just putting 6 OC on this back objective. Well, ordinarily I'd like to run after these scouts, but having now lost the one guy who's actually good at melee, I probably will not.
Yeah, that'll score additional points for behind enemy lines if we make that charge with the infractors. Plus, obviously, like we talked about, it burns the Overwatch.
The charges will be as follows. The Lord Exalted is going to go into the Repex.
Oh, no, we don't charge him first. He's going to get Overwatch.
Yeah, he doesn't mind going first because the Thrill Seekers are going to be doing other stuff.
Oh, of course, they're thrill seeking. No, yeah, he's got him.
Very cool. I think a 4 is actually out.
No, you should be right.
Yeah, he's got it.
You may not get the entire squad swinging with a 4, but
since it's a 4, we're just gonna kind of run past through you because I can't touch. So the furthest back guy ends up like here, and then he'll just go and touch somebody's butt.
Zombie Ninja, I guess we're gonna save that command point for
It's definitely sub-ideal, but it's basically fine.
For a Armor of Contempt here, most likely, for Zombie Ninja.
The Tormentors are going to go into your Infiltrators. It's a 4. And they are an 8. So we are going to go kind of 6 and then 2. And then the basic aim here is going to be to put as many bases on your objective as I physically can, which is going to be not this guy. Actually, I'm only really going to be able to put the one because
The only thing that this the denying the obsec here does is that it
so I'm going to end up having to go that way.
is going to force Zombie
Because,
Ninja to
I'm
respond
presuming that
to
this
this
plus a base
Tormentor
is
squad.
not enough spaces.
Because if he does it, right, they'll obsec that objective and start scoring it.
Basically,
But you could score objectives
could charge
in
any unit
your opponent's
that
deployment
unit
zone,
charge that.
but you cannot score your own
The next
home
thing
objective.
that we are going to do is we're
So,
going to charge Lucy for
decoupling it, like de-obsecking it, will be a big deal.
Oh no, sorry.
That'd be-
Actually, these
it's gonna
guys
be
are
tougher
unmarked,
to
but they
actually-
do also
yeah.
have the banner, so they are actually
Yeah.
just they're going to charge the guys.
Yeah, we need to get the results of the squad in. Didn't get a huge charge, so we'll probably just bang into the scouts here.
As we can. This guy is going to be able to base over there, so he's going to come this way. This guy is going to be able to base over there, so I suspect he's going to have to. This guy is going to be able to base over here. This guy is... So basically, what I'll do is place him such that that guy can't base anymore, so he'll just go over here. And then this guy, similarly, because...
I wonder if you
flies,
hold
he
this
can
Lord
get that direct
Exultant's
route. He's going over
finest
your guy.
hour. I'm sure he's going to die anyway.
And then it's this guy with him.
But it would be an
You
interesting to hold up
Just
the
have to
threat
rotate him back by
of
like
that
1/2 inch,
ability.
and then
potentially.
so too.
These guys will theoretically be able to kill the scout sergeants and hop back out of this objective.
And that is
Which makes
all
him a little
of
bit
the
difficult
charges
to
that
shoot,
I
not
care to
impossible.
clear. Do you have any reactions, or will we fight?
We go to punches.
Oh shit! The timer's off. God damn it. I do not. Surely my time should be further ticked down.
Truth be told, I stopped paying attention.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, I'm not deeply worried.
I'm not absurdly stressed about it.
Respect Mr. Content over there. So I will be declaring best day ever on the squad that is into the black the rebacks over there, but not the squad that is
Mr. Content, they say.
We
That's
will
us,
begin.
They're
There
talking
are
about us.
No reasons to not just go in the order that I choose, so I will go into the rebacks to start.
This one will go into AOC.
For sure. The move to there, and then
Do you use hit rerolls here for a command point?
and then
With Armor of I mean, theoretically, you should declare that first.
on the thing,
But with the Armor of Content, it probably makes it impossible for the Lord Exaltant to actually kill that
be the next
by
one
himself.
and then this guy just comes up to here to base like that. Okie dokie, time for stabbing. We will start with the Lord because I don't think the ordering deeply matters here. Embarrassingly, I've forgotten how many bonus attacks I get. +3, yes. So I have 8 attacks here. I will be not. So hold on. If I kill this, that's 1. If I kill that, that's 2. I'm not going to get to 3 kills in this turn. I do kind of want this Repex to be not alive anymore to force you into action. Sorry, what I'm agonizing over is whether I want to.
No, 4 rolls ahead. Yeah.
I think that I just kind of have to. It sucks, but I think I have to. So I will spend a CP here, going down to 1 for rerolls to hit. Which my apologies, I'm supposed to not know that you're AOCing here, but I think I would do.
I'm always gonna AOC.
Yeah, it's one of those things. It's just like I didn't decide in time, basically. But yeah, this is gonna be the spear hitting on.
So that's
2
what we are
rerolls.
doing.
I suspect I reroll everything because of lethals.
Yeah, and then you wound on 5s down to 4s.
Yeah, so I will put lethals over there, and I will wound you on 5s down to 4s reroll.
Oh, not a great wound roll.
No rerolls there.
Correct. Total 4 with the lethals. These are -3 goes to -2 because we have 6.
5s. Take 6.
We'll take 6. Not going to kill it, though,
this
most
is
likely,
the
unless these infractors go
So he's
insane.
gonna go to 2s. Rerolls everything because of I'm fishing for lethals. Wounding on 6s.
Oh,
so
the
3 to
Lash
2
is doing
negative
kind of
heal.
crazy damage, though. Let's go, Lash.
Good.
Okay. Just
Very good. And then 22 attacks off the goobers.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
And then just what? 3s into 6s?
Yeah, you got it. Rerolling 1s to wound and rerolling everything.
And then lethals, yeah. Okay. So I should live on 9
on your
Yeah, we need a super big underswing here for the executioner to die here. Only 2. Yeah, knocks it to 4. That sounds about right.
I will stand where I am because I'm happy.
If that AOC hadn't been called, I think that executioner likely dies. Yeah, I think it dies actually pretty cleanly there to that unit. So the AOC is, of course, the right call. Very heads up for Zombie Ninja to hold that out rather than taking the bait on the Overwatch.
Good.
Cool. And then over to the fight down the bottom, I will swing with the Lord. With 5 attacks because I have not best day ever. 2.
He did hold his finest hour.
And then just rolling everything.
And then 2 rolling everything.
Yeah.
So 4 to take altogether at AP 2.
Kill 3.
Very cool. This is the whip on 2s, and then on 4s you roll.
Slurred Exultant's going ham right now.
Kill a guy.
And then 22 more attacks to kill one scout. We believe it.
If you don't manage to kill this scout somehow, I'll be very confused.
These guys,
they're trying.
Very nice.
So 6 and 4 is a total of 10. These are AP ones.
Yeah, he's probably dead.
He tried so hard to live. What a Chad.
I will pile
goes
back
down. That's going to consolidate them back to the objective. I don't know if we declared a charge on the combi lieutenant here, chat. I don't know if maybe I missed it, but
Trevi question. Yes, objective height up, and then I can't because I need to be able to get closer to the
closer, which you can't because you're on it right now with that guy.
This guy, yes, the goobers can by being 0.9, and then they just have to get within 0.8, which they're obviously doing.
Yep, that is correct.
Gives the availability to charge you without getting heroic.
I mean, it'll be there, but
that'd be what it'd be. It's either gonna happen or it won't.
I kind of suspect that you will roll. Well, anyway, because of the positioning, these guys will have to be slightly out anyway. But so can I make this more awkward for you? Well, I can go over there, but I don't really want to go over there, so I'll just get closer to the puck. Okay. Then I will down objectives, and I will say over to you to strike me back.
Yep. Cool. Time on me.
So didn't quite sort of full commit here. I think that Simon could have found a way to knock the repulsor if he pushed with the Demon Prince. But obviously that threatens his Warlord, so he might lose the Warlord and get locked into 3 coterie points. As it stands, he's only gotten 1 kill.
Okay.
So his pledge of 3 was a little aggressive here.
This guy in.
He definitely, I think, with the pledge of 3, he needed to basically full commit the army.
Yeah, I'll have 3 on here.
In my opinion, because this scout unit was almost certainly dead. This one obviously lucked out a little bit by rolling really high. But you could make a situation where you can force yourself into a 7-inch charge by pushing something around the corner here and trying to get those guys.
Yeah.
And then if you dump a Demon Prince in the middle with 12 inches of the combi lieutenant, you can put more 2 damage shooting into him. 1 or 2 of those, they should kill him. Maybe the Rhino as well, sort of runs around the corner here and tries to get that shot. And you basically just try to threat overload your opponent. Unfortunately, this was a little bit of an undercommittal, I think, from Simon. And he's going to be in a dangerous spot here, not getting those kills. We saw how powerful that Lord Exultant was, but obviously, I don't think that Lord Exultant by himself is almost ever going to kill Black Templars or Repulsor Execution.
Yeah, this one. We did hold this one.
Cool. Back to you.
I did not think I was getting a fight this turn. I thought I was getting a 0. Defended assassination. Okay. These are achievable. Rep
hold on. Do you mind if I roll a charge here? I've just realized that it would be illegal. It is a retcon. I don't mind if you say no.
Yeah, that one's probably too late because you saw how your charge phase and your fight phase went.
Yeah, one of those things, just fully forgot. I didn't even declare it. Go ahead.
Yeah. If you had mentioned something about it beforehand, sure, but you were just planning on shooting him to death.
Yeah, one of those, like you said. Go on.
Rep. It's fine. And that is the only battle shot.
Yeah, there's
Cool. The middle is now.
there's
sticky
a limited chance we could see the pledge kick off
for me.
here.
I think this dude just
If
fuck off
Zombie Ninja runs into an intervention from Lucius,
into the sunset.
and Lucius is able to get a good intervention, he has precision and fights first,
Answer is
so
no.
he could, if he gets lucky, kill 2 characters. You have to hold up the CP for
Or
intervention,
just be
though.
tactful.
You don't get any defensive strats. If he kills 2 characters, there's a non-zero chance the Lord Exultant survives, and then gets to swing back into the Sword Brethren unit that pushes. But obviously, I think he's going to lose some infractors in the shooting phase here. So it's not like, he's not out of the woods. If this Executioner down here had failed the Battle Shock, that would have been a little bit awkward and have to either stay in melee or
sure. We'll just
take a Desperate Breakout. That could have ticked up the pledge count, too. So it's a little bit less, a little bit easier.
We'll get going. The rep's just gonna back out of engagement range. These Goombas will back out of engagement.
Maybe we see the shooting here not go perfectly, and then
How
we
far
have
away
to
from
charge
this?
the Lord Exultant, and he gets to kill that unit. That'd be cool.
Okay, so we're out of melter range, but we're in range to shoot everything. You have a 1-wound guy anyway, so that's fine. LT.
Yeah, and as much as it sucks to have to commit the Demon Princes early, I think the correct answer was pushing them.
Come hug a rep. The rep.
Because you're getting yourself in a position where you can clear the distance next turn, so it's so big. We'll see. I don't know. I don't want to write Simon out of here too much, but that was not the turn that he was looking for. Playing into a tough matchup in a tough position, I think he needs really good turns.
Oh, sorry. One thing that is a mandatory action. I have killed a unit. I should roll a leadership.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, to see if you get your CP.
Bingo. Yes, I do.
Well, that's something. That's a little consolation prize. Gets a command point back for
3,
killing Scout Squad.
1 for the beginning of your turn, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's my bad. I also just spaced on it.
No. I mean, it is on me to remember my rules.
40K is a collaborative game.
Yeah.
So, something like that. And then Lucius can come absolutely pwn me, but the fight on death will be funny. Like that. This going to be your turn 3, so I guess you could technically be a little annoying. He has to touch the train to do anything here, so he's just gonna come chug it like his Ted.
Yeah, I guess you can charge through your own. Basically, just to make sure you don't lose the ability to charge out of here. But yeah.
Nah, he needs to be within 9 to shoot the Rhino with melter range. That's the only thing I cared about here.
Yep.
Because I don't know if the rep's actually charging. Everything up here is pretty okay with where it's at. Yeah, because this one can see the Rhino as it stands without moving. You already failed your pledge. Unless you somehow kill 2 units in my turn. So you're going into your turn with 0 again. So I think that means these scouts will just advance. 3. Need to make sure I can get 2 guys on here. 2 contested, so you don't hold it. nothing else wants to move. We will check that. Yeah, something. That's what we're doing. There we go. Hey, Alyssa. All right. So we'll go to reinforcements. What's this turn to? Yeah, I mean, like you could bring the Mauler somewhere here, probably. And like that's annoying, but it's also nothing I'm actively doing about that. Don't think. Saves from here. Mine is to here. This would prevent the Mauler from being back here, I guess. And I'm not shooting anything. If I to shoot. Ooh, I know. Yeah, so if you want to, you can go ahead.
Yeah,
I'm just completely cool with you not getting a 5.
Yeah, so I'm just going to check the Mauler. So does the Repex count itself for its rerolls?
It does. It's any Astartes unit.
Cool. So I'll just go 12.1 such that you are not giving yourself rerolls against me.
Well, yeah, I have the exceptions to bring it down. And the question is, I might just bring it down over here to deny this anyway.
Sorry. I thought you said I was going.
No. That's what I was thinking about. Is I have the option to like leave a hole back here where you can like 9-inch into something without any buffs. He probably doesn't kill over it. He also like has to touch a terrain piece, so he's gonna get overwatched. Which actually is bad, so like he will not get overwatched. But yeah, I think I just want to give you a 0. I think giving you a 0 is kind of important. Yeah, and you're touching the terrain. Go like, Coolio. And then, yeah, and that should keep the Mauler thing honest. We might actually just go on the backside. I don't think being on the front does anything. Not particularly. It means the Demon Prince can come and kill me like unabatedly, but he can just do that regardless. If he wants me, he can come get me anyway. Oh, that's right. You're not on points. There's one guy here. I don't know. I think we just do something like that and don't have to worry about the Mauler Fiend for a turn. And then, like, yeah, you can fit somewhere back there. But there's nothing I'm doing about that one.
Yeah, so similarly, I'm just going to thread overload on this side, and then wherever the hell it is that's 12.1 away, basically. So it's pretty much there.
That's good. Yeah, like if he comes up to shoot the rep, he comes up to shoot the rep. It just means the Sword Brethren will get back in it for free. No, because I'm in tactical doctrine this turn, so they have a flat 6 reactive if you move with a 9 on me. Cool, and then that puts you back down to 2.
Great.
And then
Yeah, so I like that move there. It kind of splits the focus here. The Repulsor Executioner certainly has the capacity to kill that Mauler Fiend, but he doesn't really want to, because if he underswings, he gives it +1 to wound, and the chances the Mauler Fiend actually does crippling damage back to the Repulsor is very high. So I like this move from Simon.
Laser at the Rhino.
It also means that you might pull
And then
focus off
everything else will
the
just go
Chaos
to the
Rhino, and that
Templars.
opens
Oh, yeah.
the Lord Exultant that's over there
Laser.
to come back and attack.
2 is because I didn't move. And then 3s. 1 at AP4.
Yep. I will claim some part of my
Yeah.
backdoor being behind cover for 6, but nope. And D6 and a
Minimum
number.
5.
Cool.
D6
So,
plus 4.
Oh, and explode. Very good. So
I have to be outside of 6 by nature.
definitionally you're out, so it's just gonna be
Oh no, the Warlord takes D3 and he's about to take D3 for the failed
and the
pledge here too.
Okay.
Not what we want to see here,
Then we'll go
chats.
with the Devlin gun. One dev wound and 6 saves on the infractors.
Yep, 6 on 3s. So I will take 1 damage, and then there's a floating death wound at it's the end of the full activation, right?
We'll just go with the Melta. 2 at AP4, you have cover.
Yep, 6s. Hey.
Wall. Alright. Heavy Bolter. 1 sustain. 3, that's your 3 up.
3 on the cover at the 3 up, so 1 of them's dead. Obviously, I will take from closest to your dudes.
Make first pod. That's it. 2 on your 3 up.
Yep, 2 on the 3 up. D3, right?
2. Just flat 2.
Oh, flat 2. Very cool. This
D3
guy's
shot.
Yeah.
Non-swirling stubber. Just 4.
Take 1. It'll just be the guy who's closest.
Yeah. And then swirling stubber. Six. Okay. So between that and the dev, it'll kill them.
No, that will kill them, and then the dev will go on the Lord. Because
Gotcha.
one of them took a wound from the bolter thingy.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, that went better than I thought.
Ouch. That's unfortunate.
After you made the save.
It took 1 repulsor, like baby guns shooting there. Disgusting.
And Scepters will just shoot him because they don't have anything else to do. And they're not doing anything to this demon prince. So 9 shots, 3s, I think it's 2, and then 3s. Limit. 5 AP 1s, so just under 4 up.
Yep, here we go. Very funny. I take 2, down to 2.
Okay. Alrighty. This Repex has nothing else to do with its life. So we're just gonna we'll throw the Devlin gun and the heavy bolter here. And then everything else will just shoot them. And Devlin, heavy bolter, and big laser. Everything else will go here.
Sure.
So we'll just start with the laser. 4s because I'm hurt. 1 in bomb.
Okay, Invan on a 4. Good.
Bolter. 1 sustain. 2 at your 4 up.
No, he's out of here.
Alright. And then Torment, have no one wounded, so we'll start with the Multi-Melta. 2 guys just die.
Okay. It'll be not the Melta gun.
Icarus. 2 at AP1.
Yeah, he's out of here.
That's the last guy. Cool. Alright. So that's gone fine. We'll go up here. Thunder Strike will just shoot everything at the Rhino except for the Rocket Pod. The Rocket Pod will just shoot here. Smoke or anything, or are we good to
go? There's an interesting question. Yeah, I'll smoke here.
Okay. Coolio. So no interrupt. Thunderstrike.
Yeah, I don't actually have a meaningful interrupt. is the reality here.
Yeah. 1 AP3 down to 2.
AP3 down to 2 is 5s. Yep. How much?
5.
Yep.
And then
that's
the
5.
last Talon, 1 miss. Nothing. And then the Icarus is, I believe, D3. Yeah.
I thought the. Oh no, I'm thinking the. I'm thinking the other one. The one that's.
Yeah, with the Melta.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought,
Nah, this is the one that gets +1 to wound against vehicles.
Sure.
1-3 up on the Infractor.
he loves it.
Cool. Will be +1 to wound against the Rhino.
Yeah, because you said vehicles.
Yeah. Rep number 2. We'll go ahead and throw Melta, Bolter, Dev Wound. And we're going to throw everything at the Rhino except the laser. The laser's just going to shoot the Mulligan, see if it might be funny. Smaller friend. Well, alright. Melta's into the Rhino. We're going to delete these dice and get 2 new ones where we reroll. Alright, 1 hit on a 3. 1 AP4, so you don't get a save.
I have cover from smoke.
Cover from Smack, yeah.
Nope. You're in Melter, right? So it just goes.
On a 2 up. Hey, he's alive on 1.
Cool.
Or he takes 3. My bad. He takes 3.
Yeah, he's down to 1.
So you should be at 2, you at 5.
Was that 5? I thought it was a 4. No, you did. No, yeah, you did 5, and then yeah, you've done 3.
Yeah,
Sure.
Yeah. That's not worth my do. Javelin gun. Would be 5s on the 4, so 5 and no AP.
Take the last 2. Do I explode? Oops. No. Excuse me. I will. There's a unit inside, of course.
So the nice thing there is that I think we burned out the Marine shooting here, so the unit inside the Rhino is going to be mostly unmolested, and they're going to be able to counterattack.
So
if anything touches this objective as well, that unit should have a Lord Exultant in it, so it's actually going to go kind of crazy. That Lord Exultant unit, it would feel much better if we had any freaking pledge points right now, but they have a solid chance of knocking out a Sword Brethren squad. Now, I'm curious here, chance. I wonder if we will see this Repulsor Executioner charge into these infractors.
It's honestly one of those things where I'm like,
if only to absorb real estate that Lucius could fight into, because that reduces the chance that these guys actually trigger an intervention off Lucius, and he has a chance to kill the characters.
Tripping on the way out.
Cool. That's all my shooting. We'll just go to charges. It's the 1 charge off the Sword Bros.
Yeah. All right. This is for most of the marbles here. Looks like they're just going to go in first.
A 4.
Oh, and they rolled perfectly. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, a 4 is a good one because you want a small.
Yeah, a 5 might have pulled them into the range to get intervened, but a 4 is perfect. Oh my god. Yeah, that's the second game in a row we've seen that happen. That's insane. Absolutely insane. We watched Death Watch
that is the
flub on a Judiciary intervention as well, because the opposing unit rolled a 4 instead of a 5 to charge and did not go far enough for the Judiciary to counterattack them. So he rapid ingressed in, took some shooting damage, and then did nothing. Which is unfortunate. And now
I get my cool roll.
This unit can reactive move into the Executioner, so they might live.
He has to be outside 6
if they don't. If they kill this Lord Exultant unit, which is likely. This is a disaster. I think the way that we got out of this situation is that Lucius comes in and he rolls perfect and he knocks 2 Black Templar characters here. But it didn't happen. We don't have to worry about it. This unit might just hop back in the Executioner. Oh no. Oh jeez. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna live in here, Lord Exultant. Are you kidding?
20 APT.
Just hands 20 over. Here you go, buddy. That's for you.
Don't roll them
all. It technically matters to roll it in order because it's 5s until it's 4s. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4 goobers dead, and then the Lord is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it takes 10.
Yeah.
Cool.
Lucius
And
is
I will
watching
not
through the
go
blinders. Yeah. Lucius is like, hey, guys, how's it going over there? Guys? Guys? One
I want
helmet
to forfeit
rolls
a CP
out
for killing a
around the
unit.
corner.
What a busted rule.
I get a CP.
I guess. Well, yeah, I
And then
don't
the
think you
films
can
in
really
progress,
realistically
assassination
engage
approved.
into either of these units without
Five.
triggering the reactive
Yep.
move on these guys. Like, Lucius could just stand here and roll a 6-inch charge and just hit
And
them.
I will pass.
But
End of battle round, you take D3 on Warlord.
Correct.
oh, that's
D3
unfortunate,
is
chat. Yeah, I think that might be curtains here for this game.
Okie dokie.
It's definitely,
This
it's not.
is just the send phase, so let's say.
Yeah, so
everything
we'll see how it
well.
goes.
Let's
I
go
don't
for
think it's going to be good,
right.
but we'll see.
I
There's a
think
universe
I'm incidentally
potentially
picking up these inceptors, but I'm
where
100%.
Simon full
because
commits
this is
here.
the-
He's able to kill enough
I think it's
to get
Mauler
the
shot
Lord
on it. I
Exultant
think that
into the
Prince
Sword
wants
Brethren
to,
squad.
Get deep in the
Off a
paint,
consolidate
if I can,
if
which
Lucius
will be
and
slightly
Mauler
difficult.
Fiend can kill the
So
Executioner
it's like a
potentially, or vice
20
versa.
I might be
And then
able
he
to
can clip
make
that
it
unit,
sometime
maybe.
at 27. So that's a 13 on 3 dice. If I roll badly, I can always just pick these guys. And then if I
And
do
we took-
all of that, then I
Took
can
damage on
put
our
stuff
Demon
on
Prince as
these
well.
objectives.
From 2 sources, too.
Medium.
What a disaster of a turn.
yeah.
This is
Do I
one of the
ever
most disastrous
use
battle rounds.
Naked Prince, probably not. Okay, so let's say.
Let's see how Simon
one
follows
two,
up.
four,
I believe,
five.
chat.
If
What
I can
how are we feeling?
crack this.
What do Emperor's
this
children
pile.
have
If I
remaining?
can't
to
crack this
counterattack?
pile, I'd like just be fucked. And there's an old. I think it was Jim Irsay used to say we don't practice fucked. So the only other question is, can I incidentally pick up these scouts? And the answer. What if I just kill these guys? If I just send the Demon Prince, then what responds? The answer isn't this repax, which is theoretically, or at least hopefully, kicked it, although it's very possible it hasn't. Then the answer is basically this repex, and then all the guys inside of the repex, who probably have a reasonable shot at killing him.
Yeah, it is the Emperor's Champion unit, so yeah.
Yeah. And then if they do that, is it the end of the world? Which kind of isn't. The only thing is I have to be careful about, so if I theoretically like kill 6 scouts, so the furthest forward I could end up putting the Demon Prince is like, I would have to be somewhere up here because I couldn't risk killing the scouts with my mortals on the charge and then leaving a couple alive, basically. So what if I just tell you 7? Is that the funniest possible answer?
That is a funny answer.
You say
I
7?
mean, 7 requires everything to go right, but it's also, again, one of those situations where I think I may need to shove because I have...
7's too high.
Um,
Simon, you say 3. 7 is
I
too
think
many.
that I'm doing it for the content. I'm going to say 7.
Oh my god.
Yeah, because I don't think I can afford to go 1 under and then miss it.
Oh, okay. He's gonna go 3. All right, fair enough. No, he isn't. What? He's saying 7? He said I can't afford to go 1 under and then miss
I
it.
believe that we
Sure.
established come out of 0. We are.
What are there even
going
7
to
units you can
drop
kill?
some Cards,
If we kill the
which are gonna say
Inceptors
mark for
with the
death
Demon
and
Prince.
tempting
All
target.
right, the Demon
Would you
Prince.
like
Let's
to
say
activate
this guy
the
rolls all
random
6s, right? He could go in,
It will just be this
run
one.
over here,
Then
charge,
next will be
destroy the Executioner,
Infiltrator,
pile in,
Thunderstrike,
one-shot the Assault Intercessor.
Combi
unit.
LT?
That's 2. We kill these guys
no, it'll
with random
be
stuff.
JPI,
That's 3.
Thunderstrike.
We kill 1, 2, 3 here. That's 6,
Perfect.
and this guy. That's 7.
Cool. And then my gamma,
It's so aggro.
the other one, is going to end up being
7 is
let's
max.
say
Yeah.
the rep X because again, it's
You
sort of
do
a-
not need any more after 7.
There's no point in not pretending like I don't want.
If it works, it works. Yeah, I mean
If the rep
that would
doesn't
give
die, it
you
gets really bad.
full coterie
Yeah,
buffs
there
in
you go.
battle round 4.
Okay, so
I mean, I think Simon's
we
here
are
expecting
going
that most
to
of his army's
proceed
dead,
to,
so
the movement
he's
phase.
like, it's fine. Who
I
cares?
will be advancing the Mauler Fiend.
Thrill Seek of the Mauler Fiend here.
That's actually get me.
I would almost just prefer
Within
that
3
we
here,
Thrill
right?
Seek the
Yeah, you were told.
Exultant squad, so they have a good chance of going around the back of the Executioner. What we have to do is wrap that thing.
Nothing.
We have to set up a situation where we can kill the Executioner early and get, I think, explicitly this unit into this Sword Brotherhood squad.
Actually,
We're going to see a reactive move
I am
here
going
right
to
now.
advance because I don't know if you are moving or not, and I want to get within 3 of these guys if you do not. So I will.
He is going to throw seek here. Now keep in mind, only one unit can engage each thing that throw seeks. Only one 3-seeker can engage in. It has to be the first thing to charge.
Basically.
So this restricts a lot of the other charges on the Executioner.
Yeah, you should be. So you're on the objective for whatever that matters. I think I will go ahead and just spin the CP to put him back in bed.
The objective is way bigger than I think it is. So I'll actually just be like here with it.
I'd like the option to fight on death. So I think, because like you're not cracking us outside of the fight phase. So yeah, I'll just go ahead and put him in a boat.
Into the boat with you.
In the boat we go.
Cute. We are going to move the Demon Prince, who is also thrill seeking. He is going to go 19. Sorry, to be clear, the Demon Prince on this side, who is around the battle. So it's a 14 there, then he'll just take a 5 because, of course, he flies. And then everybody else will just normal movement action.
What? But now we can't charge
again.
Now we can't charge the
5
Executioner with these 2 units.
It's like there.
Yeah.
I'm so confused, chat.
Over just 8.
That just prevents one of these things from charging.
Are going to come over just 7 and just ensure that they get within grenade throwing range. Yeah.
Are we going to try to shoot this to death? Is that the game plan? We have a heavy bolter, several bolt pistols, a grenade launcher, and 2 melting guns.
You got to crack.
Is that enough to kill these guys? It says Basher tendrils on their thing, but they're yellow script. They do have the the melted gun.
Again, respect.
That shouldn't be enough to kill an executioner.
Tormentors.
I'm so confused here, chat.
91. They will walk 8 up to this line, basically. And then
no, he rolled a 6 on the Mauler feed.
You will go to here. You are a melted gun, so you will go to here, and then this guy's going to go
because the Sword Brotherhood squad hadn't yet moved, and he said, "I want to get closer to it," so he advanced it. I'm so confused.
And then, assuming that I have not what's it myself, and I'm just presupposing that this unit of scouts is not going to be there anymore, so that I will be not concerned about only having 2 OC on this objective. I will advance the Demon Prince, the flip one. He has rolled a 3, which is 17. We previously established that the closest
so it should just be a 10.
Yeah, 10. Not going to happen. So I will take the shorter kill, so that means that I'm going...
If we don't take...
Scouts is 2, Lieutenant is 3, unit inside the truck is 3, and the Repex is... Yeah. So 7 is still potentially on the table.
Okay.
And
he's all in.
Just accept that.
So confused.
And I'll just put myself in a position where I'm within 24 of this thing, so I can shoot you with the funny.
Getting that charge would be amazing. If the Demon Prince hit that, got a 6 there, hit the charge, that would have been great. That would have been another out that Simon has in this situation. Just kill so many repulsor executioners, it's fine.
I think that I am actually compelled to. Sorry. Again, respecting your 14 and only. And then the Mauler, I believe, is actually going to advance. That is going to be a 12, and you're on the board, right? Other than
I'm on the board.
Yeah. Other than the stuff that's in the transporter list.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's that. Hey, am I within 6? I am. Very funny. Okie dokie, the spawn are going to take an advance as well. They are going to go, I believe it's 10 and 5 is 15. Okie dokie. Because I suspect that we're at a point where I just need to be moving towards them now. So we are going to proceed to shooting unless there are any further actions.
Nope.
Cool. I will begin with the thrill-seeking Mauler Fiend, which will shoot at the Black Templar Executioner.
He will go ahead and smoke.
Yep. This is going to be the Belt of Hands, which are going to be hitting on 3s, but which becomes 4s. And let me
And then just fires.
Yeah, I'm 90% sure it's just melted profile, so I'm just going to go on 5s. Nothing. We will proceed around the horn to the. What will we proceed around the horn to? We'll proceed around the horn to throw a grenade because I'm now going to have to get you with all the shit that's in my pocket. Take 2, and of course that takes me down to 1. What's it called? Then
1 CP?
Correct. That's the word.
Okay.
And then we are going to go with all of the goobs. So we are going to go
All
with
the
the
goobs.
non-overcharging plasma pistol. No, I need everything in my pocket. Here's the overcharge. I do not explode. Hitting on a 3 with lethal. Winning on a 5. Nothing. The bolt pistol hits on a 2. The bolt pistol that wins on a 6. The other bolt pistols, which hit on 3s.
4 is to smoke, but
Correct, yes. And then the bolt pistols, which win on 6s. Just 1.
he's good.
Very good. Moving around the horn, we are going to go to the Tormentors are going to shoot at the lieutenant. We're just going to shoot everything, including overcharges. Are we going to die? One of us is going to die. The Meltagun is going to hit on a 4 because of stealth. It is going to wound on a 2. Take 1 wound. It's minus
6 up.
Yeah,
He's under cover.
Yeah.
Oh, he's good.
And then the plasma pistols on their way out. Well, one of them on their way out.
Yeah.
Hitting on 4s, winning on 2s. It'll be the gun, by the way, because of course I can choose. 2 minus 3s.
Make 1 because I have cover, so it's on a 5 up.
Correct. Damage 2.
Take a damage.
Very cool. And then the grenade, or sorry, the
Dead bolters.
that's the word. It's a little grenade. Read the lore. 1.
Kills it.
Oh,
Takes no damage.
this lieutenant's
The
killing it
who's
right
not
now.
Thrill seeking will have a go.
He will not be killed.
This will be 3s because of stealth, and then 2 AP1 becomes nothing.
Good.
Very cool. Coming around the horn, the Mauler Fiend is going to shoot at the goobs. Hitting on 3s and wounding on 2s.
Yeah, 2 so
Just
damage.
yes, D6. Please go. One of them dies.
Kills the rocket launcher.
Yes, plasma guns out of here. And then the Demon Prince will shoot at the. This is the flip. Will shoot at the Repex.
Yeah.
1 hit, and then wounding on a 6. There's never a world that I flip that. Yeah, I think if I
They kill me.
Exactly. So time to proceed to Chargers. We are going to have to do this in a very awkward order. So what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna go Demon Prince first.
Yeah, so that means the Mauler Fiend cannot charge me.
Correct, yes. Yeah, I did not calculate for that. I think in retrospect it would have been a correct calculation to have not advanced the Mauler Fiend, but I think also
That's what we were talking about, chat.
again, I think I'm going for big swings. But I think that if I triple charge you and then place in such a position at which to be able to deploy 6 guys, you will have to put them in a position at which they're pile intoable. I might be able to do okay here, but obviously I have to go first with the Demon Prince because of his rules.
Yeah.
So Demon Prince on a 7.
Yeah, so we're going to try
come
to
back
do
into
here,
consideration.
chat,
I would
is
like
because the
Demon
repulsor
Prince to be
execution is
the
up
guy
against the
who
edge of the
piles
board,
into
it
the
restricts a lot of the
So let's
potential
just quickly
disembarkation spots for
grab
the
your unit.
Sword Brethren unit inside.
It's
So,
3 pexes, I think.
what we're trying to get construct a situation
So, yeah,
where
the aim here is that I will be able to.
they can't deploy out the
force you
front because the
into
Mauler
this
Fiend
position.
is there, right? He's physically blocking them. What you want to do is
The Demon Prince can
try
kill the
to
entire unit.
kill
No,
the executioner with one of the other attacks,
So the hope
and
is
then
that
get whatever
between
unit
the
they are
Mauler
forced
and
to
the
disembark
concessionist.
next to
and
attack
this guy
into
is
the Sword
deliberately
Brethren unit.
off the.
The downside is I'm not sure that any of these units,
Yeah, it's one
like,
of those
comfortably
things, but I can't
one-shots.
think of a reason why you'd want to be on.
the Sword Brethren, because they have a lot of wounds. They're 3 wounds each, and then the
Yeah,
characters
I
have a
actually
combined total of
2 deep at
9.
the back, so I get the 6 inch.
Yeah,
Depending on
so
where
you'll
you
end
go.
up like this, and then obviously I have to
And
position myself such
Simon's
that
banking
I'm
on killing all of
that,
them,
basically.
like 100% of
So
them.
like this is about your most scrunched deployment.
What you don't want to do, though, is entirely
So the
restrict
Demon
where they
Prince
can
is
set
going to
up.
go such
Because
that
if you do,
there's
they
enough
can
space
emergency
for
disembark and you won't be able to catch them.
Lucius to pile.
And I think if you don't catch this unit and you don't get pledge again, that's just GG, basically.
Because then he'll pile to
There's
here,
like no way we get out of that
leaving
situation.
enough space for Lucius to get where the Repex is presently down the bottom. Wait, that doesn't quite.
Yeah, that does it. Because you're gonna block me out from placing, is what it looks like. Because you're gonna, no one should be fitting like, depending on what these guys roll. You're gonna.
Yeah, what I'm gonna do is Lucy wants to go like
Lucy
this position, so I can place him. And then the idea is that Lucy, so I want Lucy to pile in first because Lucy has precision, so he can try to aim at the back stuff. Obviously, you can place the back stuff in the front, but then that allows me to make other decisions for myself. So then the question is, how do I position it? Because he has to go first. Because Lucy is going to go second. Sorry, this is going to be the most fucking sandbagging. And then I cannot place. So if I go like here, basically if I block Lucy out such that he only has the 1 inch over here, I could be as close as this, but I think no closer. And I think the Demon Prince on a 50mm base is slightly greater. Oh no, it's not that he's greater than 3 inches. It's that because Lucy himself is takes up mass. Okay. So if I charge over to here, then I am going to end up swinging you wide. So I think that what ends up happening is that the Demon Prince wants to place such that Lucy can go to this position, and I just accept that I'm going to kill some number of Sword Bros, but not all. Is that how that works? And then I just force you to not re-engage to not have me take pledge. Yeah, I think that that's broadly the correct thing. And also, I don't want to think forever. So I'm going to put Lucy back where he was. Hello? Why does this button not work the way? Okay, there we go. You got to select him to hit restore position. Okay, so the same situation. Demon Prince piled to like here-ish, such that he's not standing on Lucy's foot. Lucy will take the pile will take this charge, assuming that he fits, which he does, and then these goobs will go in this way. Okay, so Lucy will charge next. That is a 5. Sorry, I'm not trying to talk past you, but I am trying to not be a huge time waster. Does that all make sense to you? And before I continue, I am still.
I'm a little worried that
it is 4.
A long charge on the Exultant could wrap it in the back.
Could also be kind of awkward. We will go with.
But I guess if they go in the front, they can construct. They can make it so that they can't get to coherency.
On a 7, we should be able to at least get the Lord Exultant in, and then we'll just put in the Obsessionist, and then we'll put in the Infractor, who I want to kill last, and then everyone else is Sheer Squad.
So I'm only going to get hit by the Lord and 3 guys?
I believe that is my best positioning, unless... I should have saved these guys. I don't think that there's a 1-inch gap. Because of where Lucius wants to be, which is over here, I don't think that there is a 1-inch gap. I don't think that I could have moved the Demon Prince further this way because of where Lucius was. So I think it's just the Lord and 3 guys.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that basically for this to have all worked, I think I needed to get more out of the Maulers, but that is broadly a lesson to be learned. We are going to go with Demon Prince into the goobs, your fly guys. We'll just take the go.
You paused your clock again.
Sorry?
Your clock paused again.
I'm sure that it is me, and I'm sure that I've just pressed a button or something.
But usually that happens if they're messing with the...
Also, I'm relatively certain that we are close to the end. Take 6 mortals on the charge.
Hey, nice.
It's kind of funny.
It usually happens when
you're
futzing with the vehicle
Mauler wants
auras
guys,
can
and
very often
this guy. So I'm going to try for the
accidentally change your clock status because they have bounded keywords. Or hotkeys, excuse me.
They're going to fail it. The Demon Prince just walked, so he will also go for a 9.
Oh, chat!
Believing in himself. That's kind of funny.
We got the charge on the
close as
combi
possible,
lieutenant.
such
Should
that
kill him
this guy is
with
closer
the
than
impact
this guy.
mortals here.
And
then get
I
into the
will
repulsor
attempt to
executioner.
kill
That's
you.
huge. Only
I mean, I'm
3?
not.
No way. Don't do us like this. He
You
does.
Yes.
Jeez. Man took so many melting shots to the face.
So-
Finally goes down.
Doki. And I'm 1 inch away from you, descriptively.
Yeah.
And then the Mauler is going to go into the goobs. It's a 5, but it might be a little bit more than a 5 just because of having to actually move.
Basically.
It is not a 3. I may CP reroll that. In fact, I will. That is.
It's out of CP.
I am, yes.
So no real hits into the red box.
Reroll hits. Whatever. Like I said, I think
Whatever.
that it is at a point where I need to just be.
Yeah, I think.
So we're gonna go to there.
I think that
So the next thing we are going to do,
messing up the
because I
Mauler
think
Fiend
that
over
point,
here
even
was a
with
big
reroll
deal.
hits, I was like grasping at straws kind of thing.
Because I'm not sure
Saving
we
it for
we
this.
almost certainly don't have what it takes to
Or
kill the
rather, would not
executioner
be the
and
highest.
Anderson. I think it's actually mathematically possible.
I am going.
So
to
I don't
swing
think
it.
Simon's
I'm
gonna get any
assuming that
code
you're
of
saving for AOC. But
he's killed,
just
what,
let me know if I
2
interrupt you while you are considering. But
I will AOC this right back whenever we get there.
Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. We're gonna go Mauler Feed first. I believe I have 6 attacks.
Yeah.
And then I'm
3s and 2.
Yeah, 3s and 2s. Into. Okay, I do get 4 wounds there minus 2, so you do have a 6 up.
1/6.
Hey, kills the scouts.
D6
2.
and a number, I believe. Yeah.
D6
2 kills
your
should get
last
3
one.
here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we need.
I will walk back towards this circle because of my inability to hit your repex. The Demon Prince will go into your repex, which is not the one that is AOCing. This is the naked prince.
Yeah.
We will strike you with 6 attacks. 5 hits. We will be wounding on 5s. Hey, 2 wounds minus 2s.
Take 6.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay. All right.
Flip will go just towards your guy. I cannot base you, so I will stop.
Oh,
1 inch
flip.
away from
Oh,
you,
flip the
just
Demon Prince.
retaining the benefit of cover. We have 6 attacks. We are hitting on 2s, and we are wounding on 3s because we are higher than usual toughness. I might as well flip this one to a 6.
He's dead.
Okay.
It's once per turn, so there is no,
Yeah.
there's no descriptive loss. I will walk towards the point because you will be able to find me regardless, so I might as well get free movement.
Just watch your wing while he's in the wall.
Oh yeah, true. So we'll just circles pivot free.
Yeah, so yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, so I'll just whatever the most is there. Then down here, we'll go Exultant first, just to believe in myself. Is this
And
the
he did not best day, right?
Sorry?
He did not best day?
No, he is best daying in this turn.
There you go.
Sorry, I should have declared.
This one is AOC.
This is the AOC. Cool. So this is 8 attacks off the Lord. He is hitting on 2s. Would have liked the rerolls, but again, I think that it's great. This is 4s rolling once. So it's 5 altogether.
Oh, that was a great roll. We just kill this guy right off the bat here. First attack,
it's
8
8.
damage, puts it at a 2.
Very cool. You're down to 2. This is the whip. Let's try the correct number of attacks. Hitting on 2s with lethals. Wounding on 6s, reeling 1s.
Jesus.
Hey, I'm believing in myself.
That's the second time we had a whip
Goes to
wound
minus
3 times at a repulsor execution.
He takes 1.
Cool. And then a goober and a guy is 10 total attacks.
AOC there. Saves on the 4. And we're back to a
now
couple
on
of little
3
attacks. Can we kill him with the little?
and,
That's so many ones that would have been
wounding on
rerolled if
6s. Rerolled 1s, but it doesn't
we had
matter.
any
2
pledge
at
points.
AP.
Any pledges completed here. 2 AP1s
2, 3 up.
into AOC.
He
Kills
does.
it. Kills it on the first activation through Armor of Contempt.
Next question.
But unfortunately, I think it's only one model getting in.
Punched.
Unless the Demon Prince can do it somehow. Here's what I think, chat.
That's 4.
As we set this up,
So
I think transports would be so much more interesting of a unit.
4 kills.
If your
Scouts,
opponent set
combat
up the units
lieutenant,
at disadvantage.
Gravis guys.
I think that would be really cool.
Yeah,
Then you could set up like combo attacks into an executioner like this. But as it stands, I think these Sword Brethren are basically invincible. They're going to eat 6 attacks from Lucius. It mathematically can't kill the unit. I don't believe that the Demon Prince could get into attack. If he could, we had enough attacks to maybe kill the unit, but it's super unlikely.
I don't know if there's a world record for it. Yeah, I'm not avoiding the Prince.
Lucius has precision innately, so we don't need to epic challenge here.
There we go. Yeah. Have to be fear and get smacked, although 3 doesn't play Lucius, so you can't actually come to tag me with the Prince. So, yeah, that's fine. Lucius will come punch me. And then, do I take mortals?
Imagine he just like loses a Sword Brother.
Take 1.
Yes. Okie dokie. So just to back up here, just so that you're not. So if I do this, then
you'll get the swing, but I'm gonna.
Okay, so Lucius is gonna put his damage on the characters.
Just because Lucius is precision natively, so I can pick him.
So he can ensure that he doesn't allow Sword Brethren to get pulled. Okay, so he might get the Demon Prince in. It depends on how much damage Lucius does.
Swing, off this way.
This unit has no reactive stuff. Well, all right, chat.
This guy.
Okay.
Cool. So
the dream is alive.
Going to go.
Actually, I wasn't considering that the Lucius could go the opposite direction and
this
then swing to the other side of the unit. No, that makes total sense. So the wounds are going to get allocated to the characters that Zombie Ninja assigns to the back of the formation, which leaves the infantry in front alive.
These are 3 damage.
And then obviously, because Lucius can choose, if the opposite occurs, he chooses not to assign to the characters, and then if the characters get positioned in front, whichever one is in the front is almost assuredly going to be alive at the end.
Okay, and then Demon Prince is going to go in.
But we only killed the Marshal, not the Castellan. Not gonna get it, chat.
Obviously, the strength profile. And Lucius obviously based, so he is not able to do post-combat move.
This is
2s. This is
no more reroll ones. Yeah. No reroll ones, chat.
Well, it was 4 rules. Rolled the wrong dice, but 4 these are -2s.
Just 5 ups.
Kills 3 Sword Bros. Well. We're exactly 2 models away. We are 2 models away.
I cannot base
from.
Regardless, I will come within 1. So that's kill number
from
5,
getting the 7 pledge.
Promise 7. You swing me back with the repex.
Who needs them? Who needs them?
As it could have. I think that this clapback will suck, but it didn't end as badly.
Oh, that was so close to being a great turn.
Yeah, makes sense.
I think if Simon had charged with the Mauler Fiend, if he had not rolled that advance out, I think he could have done it here. I think because at that point, there's a chance. It's not a good chance, but there is a chance. There's a chance the Mauler Fiend kills the Executioner itself, and then you can get infractors into the Sword Brethren unit to try to finish him off. Although maybe the distance wasn't there. I don't know. It would have given you more real estate to surround. I think. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, that was...
Sorry, I get to the door. I'm
going to give Simon or John here
I will take
kudos, because he's in what we had discussed as being an incredibly difficult situation. He's into the probably the worst Space Marine chapter for him to play into.
No AP.
The only thing what would have been worse would be multi Land Raiders or something, high toughness, high save characteristic stuff. Instead, he's just into the high toughness on the Executioners.
Ship it.
He doesn't want to play against Black Templars. He doesn't really want to go. He did want to go first. That was good. He doesn't want to play on this map, and he is making the most of it. He is giving it the good old college try. Let's see if he survives the backpack and is going to be able to do his thing.
The who killed the tank. I'll pass the leadership check.
He got 1, 2, 3, 4 kills. Is that it?
Over.
Yeah, I think that's right.
I'm trying to go at the end of your turn, so just go to mine. You can do the defend.
Yeah.
0 points for primary. Sebo and recover. Yes, actions. Just what we want to do. Alright. first things first. Leadership check on the dudes in combat. They are battle shocked. If they fall back and die, that gives you your 7. So,
Okay.
Little sketchy. I think that's the only battle check I have. Oh no, this rep is at 4. It's also battle shocked. That one's less important. I think we go ahead and just call Assault Doctrine. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and call Assault Doctrine this turn. And see where we get. There's just that's over 12. But I guess we're gonna let you take punch or something. I don't know. We'll leave that part out. Alright. First things first. Death Wish escape on.
So, Thrill Seekers, to answer the question, Zircon Gaming, Thrill Seekers doesn't restrict what you can attack. It Thrill Seeks what you can charge.
And then he is gonna fall back.
And so
the Mauler Fiend, because that is the scary Overwatch.
only the Demon Prince and the Mauler Fiend in this cluster of models advanced.
You are out of the
and the Demon Prince charged first.
Oh, no.
So as long as it declares something that
here's
nothing
the
else has
example,
declared that
like,
turn, it's good.
vibe.
Once you get to the fight phase, there's no more restrictions. So the Thrill
Because again,
Seekers
it's badly.
it doesn't have any downsides. It only comes into play in the charge and
Go
the
ahead,
shooting
advance
phase.
the JPI.
Primary is hidden supplies, champ. That's why there's 4 objectives in the center. So each of those objectives is worth 5 for the first one you hold, 5 if you hold 2 or more, 5 if you hold more than your opponent at the start of the turn. And looks like Simon was able to knock Zombie Ninja off of those objectives.
We'll hop E-Champ out of his boat.
I might invest in I keep hitting the cord to my headset. I might invest in a wireless headset. Because as I'm moving my arms around, I keep clipping the cord. But that might be an upgrade we make. I'm making a lot of upgrades to the casting studio over here.
What's the other one? This. What is this much? Yeah, the odds of actually avoiding that are kind of bad. I think that's fine. I think that's just an effective life.
If my brain was really firing, I would have post-combat moved the infractors closer to where I knew Lucius was going. But again, if I was the world's greatest player, I'd be the world's greatest player.
Oh, you're talking about consolidating?
Yeah. Because I could consolidate the unit closer this way, which would both give me bonus movement for next turn because it's a functional 3-inch advance, and also potentially because I knew the positioning. Well, I didn't know where Lucius was going, I guess.
Because by the time that is a way to avoid that. I just charged Lucius with the Thunderstrike. Yeah, if I just charged Lucius with the Thunderstrike and dump the E-Champ over here. They haven't advanced yet, so they haven't done anything. I think we will wait on them. And we'll just get the guys out of this boat first, because that's going to be relevant. And that squad will advance. Okay, 4 is pretty reasonable. So 10 gives me a 4-inch charge into this thing. It may end up being slightly longer than a 4. They can't quite go straight. Okay. Yeah. Cool, so we can go vibe there. And at that point, 4 is about as comfortable as I can get at this moment. So I should be able to go to here and then have a pretty chill charge.
Yeah, I will also just remind you about the reactive move on the spawn, which would just be basically a move blocker.
That's fine. I move 8 plus advance, so like I'm probably gonna end up like right here.
Yep.
And then I charge at +2. Advance the assault. Okay, yeah, so he's moving 11. Your thing's up flat, right?
Yeah, that's correct. It's a flat 6.
Yeah, so I can just end up right here and have it.
Thank you for the follow, Droxis. Appreciate you.
Well, these guys will only move 9.
We are at the start of Black Templar's turn, for those asking. So, Zombie Ninja has not scored secondaries yet. I'm not sure if he's going to grab... it's a lot of action secondaries on a turn we have to full commit. So, the score might end up staying at...
And then your spawn may react.
the score might end up staying at...
also, this guy... Yeah, you're good. So the
32-32, but we'll see.
This way.
It is close. Basically, for those who are just joining, first of all, welcome back in.
As possible.
But
and obviously, as beasts, I can.
Simon is in a bad spot and just executed a really nicely played fight phase where he killed a transport and most of its occupants, as well as a bunch of utility in the center. Got his pledge almost fully complete. He's off 1. If he kills 1 unit in Zombie Ninja's turn, he will get the full coterie buffs going into Battle Round 4.
Then the thunder will just come
and has basically forced his opponent to into the most awkward situation possible here. Now, there's still so much material on the table for Black Templars that it's likely they're going to be able to come back and fight in a big way. But Emperor's Children's holding up fight first. They're holding up heroic interventions right now.
But we should.
And so they have a lot of ways to interact with this.
Model that hangs over. Infiltrators are just going to go advance. And for chill back here. They'll just be an inch off the stuff. And I'll make sure to leave 3OC on here so Demon Prince can't randomly come take this off me for free.
Sure.
They are OC3, right?
Sorry, they are.
Oh.
Sorry, I didn't hear the question. I'm not confirming.
Oh, no, the Princes are OC3, right?
OC3, correct, yes.
There we go.
Yeah, sorry. I didn't hear what you said, so I didn't want to confirm it.
Oh, gotcha. And then this rep will just come up 8. This thing's like super dead. I've already accepted this as a fact. He's getting stuck on the
objective. Yeah, sticky objective button here. I'll move it.
Okay. I was like, he's getting stuck on something.
Yeah, it was the sticky objective token. Because it was like under the objective, because the objective is yeah. It was hard to spot, basically.
Yeah, so he'll just come up to like here so that we can be in melt range and line of sight. See that? Can't be in melt range here, but we can see the Polar Fiend. Yeah. In case the Demon Prince decides to die early.
I mean, they'll always let you down, so that might be the way that they let you down, or let me down today.
And then we're charging Lucius here. Probably also charging the Demon Prince, just so he can't heroic, although I don't think he would want to heroic the E-Champ. Okay, good. Wait. Alright. Yeah, that will be a movement. Did anything forget to happen?
Nope, no consideration from me.
Cool, and I have 1, you have 2, so there's a potential interrupt somewhere, but we're hoping to minimize that. So we'll just start shooting. We'll start with the 10 wound Repex, shooting every single bullet, or no, we'll start with the Thunderstrike first to get this right.
Sure.
Thunderstrike, we're just going to shoot the last cannon and the rocket at the Demon Prince. We'll throw the other gun at the guy that's not, the Demon Prince that does not have cover.
Sure.
Missile. Misses. Last talons. Both hit. 2 at your invuln.
Yep. Nope, go ahead.
He takes 10.
Very cool. Do I...
Plus 1. So yeah.
Well, the +1 -1 because of...
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it just comes out to 10.
Yeah, the question is, do I want to 6 up here? So the theory here is that you're going to move the Storm Strike in such a way that you... No, I think I need to save the 2 CP, which kind of sucks. Okay, so do I explode? I do. Unfortunate.
All right, that was unexpected. So I guess we get the rocket into the other guy. 3 shots. 2 hits, and then 2 is because anti-fly, and 2 linked. 2 AP1s.
2 AP1s. The first one's a fail, the second one's a pass. So damage is flat 2.
Yeah, 2 down to 1.
Yeah. Down to 8.
Okay. Interesting. I guess that means we're just shooting this guy then. We can use the stand back up guy, but like if we pop it, we pop it.
Yeah, I mean it's a 6 up. It only works 2/3 of the time.
Well, he also can't see anything else. He has no other legal targets to shoot now.
Yep.
So we get the +1 to wound against the Demon Prince. And then we'll shoot this rep into the prince. Yeah, we're just going to shoot all the guns. Laser, 2 is because it didn't move. And then 2 is because +1 to wound. 2 in ones. D6 plus 4 down to 3. So it's a minimum dead.
I suppose that it is. I still think I need the 2 CP, so I will take the flip.
Cool. If he doesn't stand back up, it's really bad.
Yeah,
Ouch. I mean, 2 Demon Princes down right off the bat. Not what you want to see.
Just going to shoot the Mauler Fiend. I'm not going to shoot the Tormentors. I guess the worst you can make it's a 3. I'll throw the 2 Stubbers at the Tormentors, but everything else is just going to shoot the Mauler.
Sure.
Laser, 4s because I'm hurt. They both hit. 2 invulns.
On 5s, nope.
He's if I don't roll double 1, he's dead. Good roll damage.
Yeah.
He's very dead.
Cool. To explode. Yeah, I think I may have needed to pass a imp on this turn, but again, I think
I think passing a singular invuln was needed.
But I think I was behind regardless. But we'll see. There's still a little bit of game left.
Yeah.
We got
5 and no AP.
Unholy Fortune Demon Prince.
Yeah, the goobs.
I believe.
I will lose 3, which is no one's wounded. Yeah, so I guess I'll make it a failable charge.
So I think the goal here is going to be to try to
so that you
engage Lucius and charge
no,
the
sorry,
Emperor's Champion.
No, sorry, I'm saving up my save, so I just take 1 wound on the Tormentor.
Yeah. And then the other gun, these 2 miss, so I'm not going to reroll them. I'll reroll my hits, actually. So 1 hit, and then 4s. One link, I'll reroll this, try to fail. Just 1.
Yep, yeah, I'm good.
Alright, cool.
I'll take it on my non-existent invuln and die. No, that doesn't work.
Yeah.
I mean, you can take it on the board. Yeah.
If you went to ground, that would work.
Yeah, well, it wouldn't because I rolled a 6.
Yeah.
Also,
No, sorry, you rolled the invuln.
I'm spending the CP I've been saving. Like, you know.
Cool. Does the Prince stand up?
Great question. Let's find out. It's on a 6.
Yeah,
He
he's
does. He stands up on 3.
okay. I feel like that's fine. It's like I might kill him with the tank shot. Charges. We'll send JPI into the tormentors. Six. That dude's wounded, so we don't want to go base him with anyone that doesn't have to.
Oh, sorry. This obsessionist isn't here. I think I misgrabbed it. These are the 3.
Oh, he was dead?
Yeah. Because I think so. Didn't he?
I thought
Is
you
he alive?
lost the gun. Yeah, you only lost the plasma gun.
Oh, okay. Well, sorry. There's a conceptual obsession. I would have sworn he was dead. I'll grab the obsessions from the other squad.
I didn't think he was dead, because like you only failed one hazard test, I thought.
I was just seeing him being out in the middle of nowhere, and usually he's like at the tip of the
I
spear.
think he got
But
bumped, is what
3
happened
mortals
most
from
likely.
the impact.
3 mortal from the impact. I will lose a guy, and I suppose if the obsessionist is still alive, it's broadly valuable for him to stay alive.
Yeah, that tracks. Alright. What do we need here? Can I get a bubble on Lucius to see if this is an engagement? So this is currently an engagement on a 5. Am I on my guy's base right now?
Yeah, yes, you are.
Okay, so I need a 6.
Yeah, can you engage off of your little like wiggy finger?
I hold measure because I'm a vehicle.
Yeah, cool. So yeah, it looks like you can do it on a 6.
I think that's just worth it. So we will declare both. Got the 6. So we have to base the demon prints, which is fine. Something's got to be placing weird. I'm just making sure he's not on anything right now. He looks like he's fine.
No, he looks fine. Yeah.
Okay. And then I'm going to try to impact mortal the demon prints.
Sure.
A little dicey because
3.
Very funny.
you have a 4+, you feel no pain against mortals? No, I'm not going to
Doesn't
use it.
explode this time.
Okay.
Good question.
That opens
I
up
do.
an opportunity for an
It's
interrupt.
broadly interesting.
But
I should have checked, but I'm pretty sure every unit.
It's like everything over here except for the Mauler, maybe.
Honestly, the Mauler's probably here. Let's just. He's, let's say, here. I think the Mauler's in. Yeah, the Mauler's in.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I think it's like everything then.
the back projection of the base is like, it's a 50 millimeter base, right?
Gotcha.
So
that's where
we'll
we're
just go clockwise. So we're
so many
gonna
explosions today. Yeah, could have
your
tried to save that guy for a
take,
CP, but we're
3, or sorry, your AIs.
Yeah.
holding
Lucy
probably for an
takes 3, but
intervention
of those
into a
3,
reroll on the
takes
Mauler
2.
feed, I imagine.
Because it's feeling pain. Your Castellan will take 3.
Because you could try to get into the Emperor's Champion, depending on where
your
he goes.
the Storm Speeder will take 3, and my dudes will take 1, and the
We'll
Mauler
kill
feed.
the infected with that 1.
Yep, and the Mauler takes 2.
And the Mauler gets +1 to hit.
Yeah,
Let's
this
go.
one hit now. And the spawn route, yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah, the small bar, because it was
Cool. Alright. So Lucius is an engagement, so don't have to worry about the heroic. We're just going to send the champ here. I can't fail it because I get +2. So I get an 8. And I'm going to try to leave the E-champ off the objective. Whereas everyone else is okay. I guess I get the Mauler heroics at heroics. Nothing I'm doing about that. I'm just letting this squad dead. And then he can't go anywhere. So he's just gonna be here. Cool. And then you can heroic with Bond or Mauler or something.
Yeah, the question is, can the Mauler do an end around? I don't think it can.
Yeah, I think that's a good position for the assault intercessors there to block any incoming. And Lucius is currently engaged by the Storm Speeder.
Go in between 2 32s to get a 1-inch engagement.
Right.
Yeah.
Not with a big base like that. No. I don't
Is
think
it
so.
possible to touch this guy by doing this?
Probably.
Yeah.
I don't think you could fail it. It's just like 2 dice. And there's
Yeah,
no-
no,
I
it's just a question of like, does the geometry of this work?
could I?
Yeah.
I don't think I could have avoided it no matter what. Because like, even if this guy is over here, this guy always has to project further. Like, if the Mauler heroics, the heroics, and there's nothing I can do about it.
It's just one of those things where I think I really need to find that 7th kill to have any chance at all. And this is as good of a chance as I'm getting, basically.
Yeah.
Because I don't think I have a relevant interrupt. Like, I can interrupt here, but that's not really anything. So I think that what I really want to do is just get that 7th pledge up and then just fucking try my hardest to just, like, make a game out of that. So I think that I do go for the heroic. And the other question is, do I do, like, the world's least valuable tank shock?
Well, you can't tank shock in my turn.
Oh, is it
Tank
only
shock-
my turn? My
It's
turn?
only your purchase. Yeah.
Then I
Unfortunately.
do not do that. But a 4
Also, there's a reasonable chance that you tank shock yourself out of
to touch
the engagement there.
a better way to get.
All right, so we got a chip and a chair.
Cool. Over to
You
you.
don't want to charge it to Lucius.
I don't know.
Lucius
Over.
could kill the Thunderstrike, which would be a big deal too,
Lucius.
because he has 6
Oh,
attacks
yeah.
for 3 damage. He doesn't really have any bonuses going on right now, but it's just
for the
it's a
little
solid
bit
profile.
matters, I think that it's broadly correct to take. Well, I don't want to pile into your Castell because I don't want to activate him. So I guess I just pile over to here because it's just about as valuable
if you-
as being over there. No, that's not quite true. If I kill you where I stand, I want to be closer to this tank. So I do want to stand still. This is 2s without a reroll because you're not character, monster, or vehicle.
And then just
And then this is 5s. Yeah.
I am a vehicle, I'm just not a walker.
Sorry, yeah, that's what I meant.
Right.
Take
Just-
3.
Yeah, AP3, but obviously save on the 6.
Yeah, down to 5.
Maybe
All
not,
right.
obviously, but
I think there's a world where the E-Champ just tries to kill the Mauler Fiend.
can the E-Champ actually fight the Mauler Fiend? 'Cause he's
That is
like-
also an excellent question. I don't think he can.
No, there's no way.
I don't think anyone can except for like this
the
dude.
guy.
Yeah. There's one pile to
that's
happen
right.
here on the back guy here.
This
But I
up.
don't know if
Oh,
it'll
that was funny.
Yeah,
I'm
that
gonna-
was
I'm gonna
correct.
come back.
That is funny.
I'm gonna come back to this one because this one's gonna be weird.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm just gonna go with this.
Yeah, it's
Start with the power fist.
yeah. If you will, I'll use the 6-up, but you probably won't.
1 at JP2.
5-up on the goob. He's
Hey,
dead.
with someone. And then 16 chainswords.
Yeah, send him.
3 AP ones.
I live.
Hey, you're down to 1.
Yep.
Alright. That is okay with me. We will base you. For everyone that has to. And then we'll just leave the one guy on the objective to try to have some symbol for primary.
Yeah, the only consideration is overwhelming still somewhere in my deck, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you're going to get your opportunity somewhere. I guess I'll just go with the Thunderstrike. So, like,
Yeah, send him.
we'll just base Lucius.
Alright.
I have like 4 attacks.
Yeah, 4 attacks.
Raising
Get off the range. It should be 6 attacks because there's 3 Space Marines. GW, please.
Brother Tinnitus
two,
over there.
two
He's
up.
not as good at fighting.
2 up by 2 up. I'm good.
And then E-Champ, we are going to do the dev just because, like, I don't think I get another opportunity to activate this unit.
Yep.
Lance is not worth it. Yeah, Lance ain't worth it. The one dude is not going to hit your Muller things. I don't want to accidentally somehow get you to the other part of your thing.
Yeah, I mean, if you do, I do lose because, well, if you get me to exactly 6, then I am +1 to hit and +1 to wound.
Yeah. But, like, I
Require
don't know,
all
you have an invuln.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just not gonna fuck with that. We're gonna start with the Salt's punching here. Power Fist. 2 AP2.
2 on AP2 is going to be 5s. I will lose a guy.
Okay. And then
matters.
12 chainswords. 3 rolling. Just 2 AP2. Or AP1. 2 AP1.
2 AP1s. I'm Gucci.
And then each amp is 8 attacks. 2 V2s. Two are Dev. They're precision, so we'll just go ahead and take the character out of the equation. And then you have 4 at AP3 damage 3.
4 at AP3 damage 3 is going to be 6s. Yeah, that'll wipe the unit.
Cool. And we'll see if we can, like, maybe live. He ends up having to go here. So I think that means we're just moving the dude. And that is it. Yeah, that'll be it, just so we base you. For
a weird number of the marbles, I will go Mauler Fiend re-rolling hits, I think, because I just really need this kill.
All right, buddy. Mauler Fiend, it's all you, fan. We got to kill 4 Space Marines with that guy.
With a reroll.
For all the marbles. A weird number of the marbles, I
20
guess.
into 2s. 4 to take. They're AP2s.
2.
Basically, if you pass one, then that's close.
I passed one.
Yeah, there.
Is the 2 not hit there?
Because the +1 to hit. You are correct. Dude, I forgot it. So if you want me to not roll this, I forgot it.
You're good, dude.
One
more.
You can't artificially make your attacks miss. That is technically.
All right, so then I will get you your pledge.
I will get the pledge, yeah. Okie dokie.
What a board stage.
Obsessionist.
Yes, the Obsessionist has 6 attacks.
I think the
Emperor's
Children are left with a spawn unit.
Force. 2 TPs are -1s.
The 1 Tormentor and then 2 characters in Mauler Fiend.
Take a damage.
And a Dream.
Just throw it on.
We do have, it's important to note, Black Templars Propulsor Executioner over here.
Cool.
He's fucked up.
I didn't get either of my
He's almost dead.
I wasn't ever going
I
to.
think that there is a universe where we find the path.
His actions aren't happening.
Simon is full up on pledge points. He has lethal sustain, reroll 1s to hit, and wound 5 of critical hits in melee.
0 as of now, and of course I already scored these. Goodbye to these.
So this Demon Prince is going to do Impact Mortals. We could see a situation where Impact Mortals tries to kill the Black Templar Repulsor Executioner and then sweep the entire Sword Brotherhood squad over. And basically clear this flank.
You have
this Executioner is problematic, but you can fall back and charge with Lucius and try to get Lucius with full hit rerolls in to try to lethal it to death. All you need is 4 hits through at AP3
so
damage.
we can go really quick
out of
here.
6 attacks with full hit and wound rerolls, 5 of critical.
10 on primary because I'm holding 2. And then I will go with the Flip Prince, who will go for an advance because he just needs the Cowabunga. He rolls a 17, so we're just going to ensure that I get past the projection of the wall, which is a 3. So basically, I have a 14 in a straight-ish line because now I can just pivot.
Your model can clip through the ball as you move, actually. When you move around terrain features, Chad,
correctly here to
everybody knows you only count your base.
1, and then this is a 10. And then I think all I have to do is to try to flip your fucking tank over. Reactive move, etc.
Yeah, I mean, I'll probably just get back in the tank. It's guaranteed.
Yeah, fair enough.
Like, I'll come out battle shocked, but that's whatever. I have 2 CP.
Yeah,
Not do anything else with it.
Like 1 damage.
Yeah, I'll just go ahead and get back in the tank.
I know you a battle shot.
Yeah, I guess that's online regardless. That's certainly the play.
Who has failed?
Okay. They go 6. They're going to get in this 10 wound tank with a 6.
Sure.
Yeah. With a 6, we'll just get in the 10 wound.
Yes. I'm going to continue if that's all right with you. Lucy is just going to fall back over here because there's no reason to not. The spawners are going to fall back, and then I think that the Mauler is actually going to stand still.
Okay. Each amp is 2 up, 4 up, 0 out, 1 damage per phase.
Yeah, what I'm thinking here is that, like, the thing that... So these guys have to go to the middle.
Yeah.
Or actually, Lucius may, because Lucius's opportunity to kill this 10 wound tank is very little. Whereas if he just goes this way and he kills this guy, that's achieving something. I could also do like change dance partners by moving Lucius over here to kill this to try and kill this E-champ. Obviously, you won't automatically succeed, which would let me potentially charge the ball this way, which I kind of find attractive. But then nothing has killed this. Basically, we're at a point of the game where I don't have very many units. Does Lucius have a grenade? No,
You can't grenade and fall back anyway. Yeah.
You'd think, right? But I guess maybe he's too
Oh,
proud.
you also can't fall back and grenade.
Oh, you are completely correct. Yes. Okie dokie. So I think that at the end of the day, what we're gonna try and do is go Mauler Fiend. So the spawn are gonna advance, let's say, to clear the area. They are gonna go 1 for a 10. They're just gonna go towards the middle. To try and help score me. Oh, I should also count your units. You have 1, 2, 3, 4 units in the middle, and I am going to have 1, 2, 3, and then maybe 4. I will be following back. This is Possessionist.
Now, for whatever it's worth, I have a flamer on. Or did you have a flamer on this one? No, he has a plasma pistol. Ignore me.
The flamer I think is the cooler option, but I will.
Yeah, that's what I've moved to.
Okay, so I just want to quickly map out what a fallback does for me. So this is a 1 and a pivot because I don't have to not be out of your engagement range until at the end of the thing.
Yeah.
So 1 and a pivot leaves me with 7, then 3, and I can just kind of shuffle this way. So I have 4 to go, and then, I can kind of just do this. And you don't have any remaining reactive with relation to. Yeah, I'm actually pretty happy with this. And then Lucius. So what I'm doing here in this play is I'm just ignoring this tank, and then hoping it doesn't hurt me. And then what I can do is the Mauler can go this way, or the Mauler can shoot this thing, and obviously I will respect your edge. And then Lucy can go this way, and then I can just basically try to crush you on turn 5. Okie dokie. That is all of that. I will proceed to shoot you. Actually, I think I do leave the Obsessionist in because it's just as valuable. Like, if he gets to activate, he can go onto an objective, and that's probably just as valuable as what he's doing right now. Because he couldn't fight these guys if he falls back. So yeah, I am proceeding to shoot. Shooting will be the Mauler Fiend is going to shoot at the Storm Speeder, hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s because his ability still works with shooting. It's any attack. He will be wounding on, I believe I'm strength 8. Let me actually double check this because it's not in yellow scribe. If you told me for some reason he was like strength 9, I'd be like, great. His magma cutter is strength 9. Hooray!
I guess it's just 4s.
Yeah, 4s rerolling 1s because of Pact.
Yeah.
Rerolled a 1 and 3 to take. AP.
I'm just dead.
Yeah, fair enough. Do you explode? God, it would be funny.
Yeah, it'd be very funny.
I will. You know what? The Obsessionist is going to fucking overcharge plasma pistol you, for the AP3.
Nice.
No, I'm not going to overcharge. Let's not be completely insane. This is 1 shot. I will hit on a 3, rerolling a 1. Rerolling a 1. Good thing I didn't overcharge because I would have rolled the precision I would have rolled the thing first. And then putting on a 3, rerolling a 1. Rerolling a 1.
2, right? Because you. Oh no,
You did not overcharge. I'm strength 7. So 1 at AP2. But you live, which you wouldn't have lived if I had overcharged, but I would have died too because I rolled my hazardous first. Dim Prince will shoot at the the 10 wound thing just to say that I did. It'd be very funny if I happened to like ping you under battle shocks. Hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s. I'm assuming you're not smoking or anything.
No.
6 is rerolling 1s because I'm strength 5. Just the 1 AP1 you have cover.
Doesn't quite get him to below half, but that is funny. Oh, it does get. Oh no, yeah, no, you need one more. It gets him 2/2, but not below.
Yeah, I would never flip a 6 to a wood. Sorry, I was briefly like, wait a second, he's the flip prince, but that would be nonsense. Okay, doke. So time for chargers, I think. So Lucy into the E-champ. We're in. I will just do it in such a way that I touch on the objective. Mauler feed into the guy. We're in on S6. I will just do it. Well, I guess I'm going to have to touch the... So I'll put some part of me behind the second ruin, such that... sorry. Such that there should be some awkwardness in this line of sight. The goobs into the middle on a 5. I'll just base here and here, because if you send stuff to kill other stuff, that's fine. And then the Demon Prince into the Revex.
I think Ion ironically Overwatch here.
Hell yeah, send it.
He has the flip open here, so this is probably worth the points for Zombie Ninja anyway.
One hit. No, because you're
I am
strength
9.
Yeah, he was only strength 16. Multi, no.
I think have we converted one laser cannon shot? I think we got one at the top against the Rhino. Oh, the Mauler Fiend died. Yeah, we got
Maybe
Mauler
it's doing
Fiend.
damage.
The laser destroyers have not been that crazy this game.
Nothing. Funny gun. Yeah, 2 dev.
2 dev. Yeah, I am at 1 CP. I think that I unironically am going to use my my anti-mortal thing. Although I guess I only do it on allocation. Or I do it on the success.
I think either way it's fine. I have more guns to roll.
Yeah.
This is just 6s. So 1 in OAP.
What an OAP.
This is the strat here. He's going to fail the charge.
And then this is the anti-flight 4 stubber.
Yep.
3 in OAP.
3 at OAP. I will flip the 1 to a 6 with my flip ability.
And then, yeah, just 2.
And then I have 2 dev wounds. And do I ever just spend a CP to give myself a
And burning CP here is so pricey. We could get full hit rerolls on the Chaos Spawn, which I feel like...
Because I think that I just need to scam you somewhere.
Okay,
spend a CP for nothing. But
flubs it and loses his hit rerolls. That sucks.
You.
Yeah, that means that the Executioner probably doesn't die on the impact attack. He needs to attack it. But he almost certainly kills
the wound roll now.
Yeah.
Especially because it can't AOC.
I'm relying on being able to do this here. Sorry, I did roll a 10 on the charge here.
Yeah, you're very in.
I guess that... Does this clear? No. So there is the position at which I could do that. So I'm just going to go here. We've already agreed that your goobers are 1 inch off the wall. I cannot engage them. 6 dice on force.
Oh, he gets the Executioner with the 6 dice roll.
No.
Yeah, there isn't a straight line where I can go like 3 inches this way and touch.
Doesn't even need to attack. Yeah, and then
if you're
embarked into the center Rhino or center Executioner. So you don't have to worry about that.
Then
we should pick up these guys. There's no AOC on the Intercessor, so they made out of the Chaos Spawn. We'll see. That's very dicey.
Let's see the spawner. So this is 2d6 and 4.
A hit rerolls off the Chaos Spawn would have been great here.
10 and 4 is 14. We are hitting on 4s, rerolling 1s, but 5s are sustained and lethal.
Oh, yeah. We needed the rerolls, chat.
And then we're strength 5, so we're going to get 3s.
I guess he just hands all of them.
7 to take it if you want. Each is damage 2.
Could happen.
Kill 3.
Yeah, rerolls would have killed that unit. I think we should have saved it.
1, 2.
Especially because the Chaos Spawn reroll more dice than everyone else, essentially, because they reroll. If you're rerolling only misses, but you should probably
kill this guy.
Fish there.
Sure. I will.
Lavender Spectre.
Post combat move. I can never remember if it's the
Thank you for the follow.
But anyway, I'll base you and I'll put an OC on. I'll leave an OC on the objective. Because I'll just get close.
We are in the top of round 3 right now.
Yeah, you can.
Nope, you're right. I can.
We could make that impossible. It doesn't really matter, honestly. I don't think that those
Cool.
spawn are living here.
Liz just gets to punch each up.
Sorry, I realize I was not push talk. What I would do is I would move him such that he is too fat for this guy to make it down that lane, basically, and leave him on the objective. Are you okay with that?
Yeah, fine.
Cool.
Zombie Ninja knows he's about to draw overwhelming
obviously,
force.
I will use my better weapon.
Kill this chaos spawn
Yeah.
for value.
Choose re-rolling with.
Oh, actually, I think we are on
lethal.
top
I
4
reroll
here.
everything that
Chad.
isn't
I
sustain
think the
lethal.
players-
I will sustain lethal. Twos, or are you high rate?
Yeah, I think we put our primary in the right spot. We are top 4.
6 and 5 is 11.
They zeroed each other out
Runs for damage 3 each.
last round.
Yeah.
Oh, you blanked one and then you died.
He almost lived.
Yeah, he almost lived.
Goodbye, Emperor's Champion. Jesus.
Cool.
The valiant
we'll
effort was made.
Closer to the puck,
Yeah,
and then Maulerfiend will gonk. So hitting on 2s this time because I did remember.
Easiest pickup in the world here.
Rolling 1s, 1 into a 1, very funny. Sustained lethal, wounding on 2s. Reroll 1s. So 7.
So it's the interesting thing about Black Templars is how incredibly dangerous coterie of the conceded units get once you're full coterie. I think it was the right call for Simon to.
He did.
Oh, jeez.
Very almost.
It was the right call for Simon to.
Because I believe
full attempts the full pledge here because I think it certainly worked out.
Cool. I'm just gonna punch the obsessionist.
Yeah.
Power fist. 2 at your 5 up.
Yep, 2 at my 5 up. Super dead.
Yeah, and then I am within 12 to come touch your home. It looks like.
Yeah. That is an interesting point. That I think will lead to me pitching defend, or do I want you to have to go?
There's a battle shock check to take here, Chad.
No, I don't think I.
If you leave the defend, you can pitch it next turn and then force them to take a battle shock here.
I'll get to CP already.
In the old display.
Yes, I have displayed my might, and I will pass to you.
Yep.
Okay. I think it's only 4 for
The
display.
unfortunate 0.
Yeah.
Mark for death.
Should only be 4 for display. Not 5.
I very well could. I just in my head it's 5, but if you're right, then you are completely right. Yes, I get 4 for display.
All right.
I'm just reading the card, man. I don't know.
The unfortunate 0.
All right.
What do we need?
Ooh, what a game. So
Like
don't
kill
forget,
spawn.
folks, especially if you're just joining, there is a big freaking
one
unit
CP to
of
do it.
guys inside that Repulsor Executioner that Squad Tactics
Definitely
backed
get
in there
that.
last turn. So it's
I'll
not
just
like
try
it's
to
one
figure out what we're doing.
Executioner
Oh,
versus
the
the world.
battle
But
shock?
what
Yeah.
Simon has been able to do is split
They are the sugar.
the Black Templars focus to
I mean,
the
I
point
don't
where
think
they
it
are
would.
all over the
Like I
place.
still think pitching was the correct.
Yeah.
Also, I guess this is singles, so I don't value winning. Like right now, I'm some amount ahead.
Oh yeah, right now you're like probably chilling.
Hitting the gas might have been the move.
Yeah, so if the Sword Brother and unit that they have goes here, Lucius probably actually has a very strong chance to just sweep the unit. You could fight on death to try to kill them, but I don't know if you kill him and the Mauler Fiend. And then the
I
Mauler
need to
Fiend
figure out
punches
a way
you
to
to death.
table you. It's that easy.
Hey,
And this guy's a little
I
dicey
thought
to
you
kill
were
because
like,
the
now you're
Executioner
talking
only
shit.
have a couple anti-tank attacks, and he has a flip.
I don't know what's going on.
Emperor's Children's holding a
I don't know what the fuck's going on.
command point reroll as well.
I need to kill the Prince and the Mauler Fiend.
Yeah, this has been an absolute masterclass of Emperor's
Lucius
Children.
might
It's
just
insane.
exist.
Sean is impressing me to no end.
Lucius
Every
really
decision he's
might
made has
just
been the right
exist.
one, I think, so far. Besides, like, that one strat he used last turn. Like that, it's like minor things, teeny tiny minor things.
We're in Death Rush and we have 1 CP. Like, but you have Harvest Contempt, so like, that doesn't do anything. I think these dudes are kind of just stuck here with this spawn.
I like that this is the entire game right now, by the way,
Yeah, they
Chad.
kinda
This is
suck.
every model on the board.
Where are
In
Sword
this
Brother?
view right here, there are 5 Emperor's Children against like 13 Black Templars. What an experience.
Vicious, heroic, it's everything over here.
Oh, minus the Mauler advancing. Yeah, the Mauler advancing was a mistake too. Yeah, for sure.
Between,
but it worked out in the end, actually. I'm actually not sure that it would have changed. It would have dramatically changed the math.
Pistols.
Yeah, I don't think it would have.
I don't think it'll kill him.
Just because of like you swing with the Mauler Fiend first, you get in with the Demon, or you get in with the Lord Exultant, and either one of them kills the unit, but it kills the Executioner. But I'm not sure that would allow anything else to get into the unit there.
Yeah. And charging it just seems like a bad idea.
Yes, just recall that on your move, you'll have to like chunk back of their chunk, unless there's like some movement tech I'm not thinking of. Oh, sorry, you're talking about the dudes, not the tag.
Yeah, I'm talking about the dudes.
Okay, yeah. Sorry, I thought you were saying like the tag is gonna like Tokyo drift all the way over here. I was like, holy shit.
No. I think the dudes have to decide if they want to go try to fight a Demon Prince or spawn.
Yeah, the interesting thing is that you can contest the Demon Prince on that objective to zero out John and Primary here. I think that's the play. And then clear the spawn.
Yeah, we just kind of like hope the tank can shoot the Mauler Fiend to death.
The Intercessors make their Battle Shock?
Nope. They
failed. No, they failed.
Oh, okay, cool. We have a token for that chance. Here you go.
Yeah, I think that's where we're in, where we have to...
That's so... that's a little embarrassing for Simon as well, because it means he could have held Defense Stronghold. Although that would have baited an auto pass out of Zombie Ninja, I think.
Something.
But it's a CP for CP essentially, and you use your only auto pass.
Yeah, I mean,
if anything happens here, then suddenly the end of game scoring can get weird.
But yes, that would certainly force that in the shooting phase.
Yeah.
Thoughts on bringing Fulgrim and Coterie? Yeah, no. Fulgrim, there's a couple places you can try to make him work. Peerless Bladesman or Carnival of Excess, he has some play. Coterie of the Conceited Fulgrim is not particularly strong.
Which is...
He's actually kind of anti-synergistic.
Try to finagle something to get within 12 of him. And then
Fulgrim's also, just generally not a great data sheet, in fairness.
Just so that you can't, like...
I will not disagree with you on that.
Charge the tank. But, like, you could actually...
Yeah, full buffs, there's a decent chance. Like, it's not...
Yeah.
It's just...
you probably kill the tank, which is, like, the fucked up part.
Yeah, and I mean, flip exists and fucking full rerolls to hit exists. Like, there's not that again. I think.
Chad, I'm in your heads.
You have to make plays. I think you maybe
I have that psychic,
maybe able to do it, but it's sort of
psychic gift. I can tell you what you're going to say before you know you're going to say it.
Back. We're gonna have one guy stand here. Lucius is OC something.
Yeah, so if we contest the point, laser down the Mauler Fiend, and turn around and kill the Demon Prince, or we can contest the Demon Prince here. So I guess push forward and kill the Chaos Spawn, and then use zero Emperor's Children final round. Maybe you get tabled. I don't know. I guess that's probably not great. You don't want to get tabled. I was like, maybe Black Templars lose all their models, but then they don't score, and then they lose the game anyway. Even if they table Emperor's Children, if they table, they would have to essentially table Emperor's Children right now. But if they leave everything alive, it's not going to go well.
Just because you have to go all the way across my base, that the math sometimes gets sketchy, but it makes sense that my base is fewer than 3.
They're dead anyway.
Oh, shit.
The battle shock didn't matter.
Oh, no. They died to the fallback. Oh, they wouldn't have contested anyway. They were...
I think that means...
They were OC0. Okay, it doesn't matter.
We're gonna, like...
Wow, that's big. A piece entirely off the table for Black Templars from Desperate Breakout because they failed that Battle Shock check. And we're down to just...
Oh, yeah, Mark.
What? 11 models on the Black Templar side?
Sorry. No, there are 4. I guess I will mark these 3 units, and you can mark the Prince.
Yeah. Yeah, I think, unfortunately... That means Swordblade
so have to commit the big unit in here to kill the spawn. Are we going to try to kill the Demon Prince with the Executioner, or just take the easier target, which is the Mauler Fiend? If you kill the Mauler Fiend, you can't take this objective back, so there's nothing to stop Lucius from scoring, which means that basically Simon, Emperor's Children player, is going to be scoring 5 next turn.
9, but I guess also it's probably a little bit further than this because like you can go off this stanchion and stuff. On it, yeah.
It's not going to change it from a 7. Yeah, that's the issue. Is it's not going to turn it away from a 7. You can just 6-inch reactive.
Yeah, exactly. If you get within 1, if you make it a 1, I will 6-inch reactive.
Flawless Blade's good. They're okay in 3s, 1 to 2 units as a late game piece. Like on this board state, for example, they can kill anything.
World where you could position me.
You want to get them active when all your coterie buffs are active, and then they kill the
primary. But I think that still, I will make it at least a hard charge.
Yeah, I think wouldn't be the worlds we're living in, unfortunately. We will disembark.
They did get a datasheet update
and try to get
+1 attack.
Recently. 1 sword throw in range of.
So they went to 4 attacks base.
We will get to the end of this game,
Just want 1 sword throw to be in range of.
Okay.
6.
So what we're gonna try to do is make a charge into the chaos spawn, but purposefully fail it with some of our models, and then tow the objective with a consolidate move. No. Oh, I guess we might just be trying to set up for it. If they roll like kind of a mediocre consolidation, but they would need, or a charge, but they would need to go closer to the center objective. So I'm not sure that this is really possible.
Yeah, I suspect basically when you chuck down the guy, I'll just try to make it as hard of a charge as possible. So right now you got 1.6, and I can just try to move. So the question is, can I move such that?
Here's the question. Yeah, so we could push them. I don't know if they can push them to a 7. If they could push them to a 7 and tow this objective, that's the highest possible upside.
If I just go to.
So this is the Slaanesh Chaos Slaanesh Chaos spawn reactive move. Yeah. They do it. So it's a 50-50 shot on the charge here. And if they fail the charge, this Chaos Spawn take that objective and score John a 10-point primary bottom 5, which might be unassailable for the Black Templars.
2 objectives. Because it doesn't hurt me if you're on 2 objectives, assuming that I come up and kick you in the face next turn.
Yeah. Oh. And then, unfortunately, I gotta pick a Prince or the Mauler Fiend to try to kill. I
think it's tough because the Prince has a significant chance of simply not dying to these attacks. Because he has that damage flip and you have a CP in the chamber, you could give him 6 up, feel no pain, reroll 1 save, flip a save, and then there's a pretty reasonable chance that none of your anti-tank attacks go through.
So 7, 9. They have to advance.
So we have to dev dock.
So you might have to swing a little further out to be able to make the pivot, just to actually not clip the wall there. But yes.
Yeah, it's like I have to advance.
I guess you could pivot this way and then
the other way.
Yeah, you can pivot freely at all times. As soon as you pay the 2 inches of movement to pivot, you can pivot multiple times.
7.
So you can actually sort of edge yourself around.
Then you come over here, and then you just
by essentially 3-point turning it essentially.
So I'd have to get a 6-inch advance.
Yikes!
It's cool, but probably not happening. And that also restricts the amount of things I can actually shoot the Demon Prince. Just out of curiosity, am I currently in melt range? I am currently in melt range. Okay. So yeah, I'm currently in melt range, which is dope. I think I might just not move. Okay. And then I think the infiltrators need to come join the party.
Sure.
They will just walk out 6. Shoot bolt guns. More importantly, they will be the thing throwing a grenade if I throw the grenade.
Sure.
Cool. We will go to shooting. We'll just start with the Repex.
Sure.
Shooting grenades and stuff. We're going to throw Dev Wounds, Icarus, Anti-Fly Stubber, and the Multi-Melta here.
Sure.
We'll throw...
Oh, this is so greedy. Oh, this is greed incarnate.
And the 10 in the defense array as well.
Splitting to try to kill both.
Would you like to do anything with the Demon Prince?
If this works and we get the charge off
So the Icarus will
with
actually
the Sword Brethren, we cut Emperor's Children to only Lucius.
We'll just start with the Melta. Both hit. 1 wound, AP 4.
Yep, on the old 4-up.
Burn the flip here, probably.
And 2, right?
D6 plus 2, yeah.
Yeah, I'll... but this is the last big gun going at my Prince.
This is the only big gun going at the Prince.
There's the flip.
Well, we got that out the way.
Thank you, Eternal Fortune.
12-shot machine gun.
He just keeps getting fortunate, Chad. It's crazy. It's like forever. He just gets good.
And then 5.
Gets it forever.
1 save, 2 devs.
Cool. 1 save, 2 devs.
It's actually just
is a save, and then I think I am popping.
I thought he said it was 14.
Because I want this Demon Prince to live, and you're going to throw a grenade anyway, so I'm going to pop the reactive field up hand thing.
Give it.
I will take 1.
Yeah, puts it all through. I don't know if he's gonna get here, chat. I think this Prince gets to live. We have a grenade here, but now that the Demon Prince has his ability active, has the Feel No Pain active, he gets a 4+ Feel No Pain against grenade damage.
And then it 6-ups because of the Feel No Pain thing. I will take 2.
Takes 2 from random subbers though.
Okay.
3.
That's kind of funny. And I believe that, that was it. Alright, so now we just go to everything else. That's the Mauler.
Yep.
Laser is 2s because it didn't move. And then 3s. 2 involves.
Yep, 2 old 5-up. This is D6 and 4, so if...
Does it get hit rerolls here? Oh, this is Sword Brethren. I didn't see that guy. Yeah, no.
I moved this Sword Brethren,
He's perfectly hidden.
If you roll 6, if I CP reroll, I need a 5.
Hello.
Or also by spending my CP.
Hello.
Over here. Yeah, I have to roll that. But
Sorry, you have... Oh, one more.
Spot.
Oh, yeah. But not relevant to this decision, which is...
No,
I think that
over here is a heavy bolter.
I think I am going to spend my last CP on a CP reroll here. And fail it. Cool. So you're good to go for damage for down the bottom.
You're down to 1.
Down to what? And then...
I'm going to do the Icarus spot real fast.
Yeah.
2 shots. What's that? 2 at your 3-up.
Yes, 3-up and 6-up?
Yep.
1. Take 1.
Okay. That's nice, actually.
Yeah, it might be grenadable, but then you don't have a charge reroll here.
That's range of the other guy. Bolter's hit. We're not going to be greedy. 2 linked. 2 at your 3-up on the Mauler.
Yep, 2 at the 3. Gucci.
And then 10 shots from the defense area.
Are we going to leave both of these on 1 shot?
1 at your 3-up.
No way.
Ugh,
Not like this. He goes down! He goes down to the defense array! Oh, no!
He's on 2 wounds, eh?
Oh, the split fire worked out.
He's on 2 wounds, eh?
It shoots so many times.
Yeah.
You just eventually get 1 through.
Yeah,
9 damage from the laser cannon into the single defense array conversion to kill that guy.
We do 1.
There's the 1, and then the 4-up because it's until end defense.
And we grenaded to leave the Demon Prince on 1. We have to charge him with infiltrators, but that means we're banking on a 7 with no fixing here.
Just the one, right? Because the guy's actually here.
The infiltrators.
Oh, the infiltrators. Yeah, I said it.
It's just like 8 shots.
But they're heavy. So
They
if this
moved.
you'd have +1 to wound.
Just 2.
2 up and 6 up. There's a chance. Okay, thank God.
Thank God.
Alright, so he's gonna live.
Charge me and do it with
moves, he gets Overwatch and it's funny.
Charge me and do it with
Hold on.
9.
Yeah, I kind of feel like you do charge. No, because you donate the objective if you charge. Yeah, if you don't get the
They don't
kill,
have
which is like
double.
very
Exactly.
unlikely because we
Yeah,
didn't do
for
+1 to
sure.
wound.
Yeah, it's a 7.1, Xander.
Oh my
I
God.
think we'll just go ahead and shoot here. Because like, if you kill the guy on the objective, my job is done anyway.
You shoot with the sword, brethren.
These guys hit different. You hit on 4s, you hit on 3s. Okay. So the combo.
Chad, I think the
4s,
players thought this game was over too. They've said for the last 3 rounds,
nothing.
this will
Combo
probably be the
standard
last
combos.
round.
Nothing.
And it keeps
I
going.
didn't say anything about the plasma, so I'm just gonna not shoot him. And then we just try to no ball the 7.
All righty, Chad. 7 for maybe the game. They make the
You
charge.
should not have believed.
They make the charge. Just throw your grenades and burn yourself to
This
0
is-
CP.
look,
You'll
it
hit
is
7-inch
better when
charges
cool
with no
things
rerolls.
happen.
It's
We're
fine.
talking about you just miss it, and then we gotta just sit here and be like, "Oh, that sucks."
Sounds like me after round 1. Yeah.
Rolling the
100%.
one.
Me after every this first thing I say in every game I play. Okay,
although you
chats.
at 1 is like also kind of funny because like if he just fails his battle shock, it's hilarious.
Honestly, the very funniest thing I think I can do, yeah, I mean, obviously there's a battle shock. The funniest combination of things I could do is stand still, auto pass the battle shock, kill 2 guys with the heavy bolter, and then claim your home field. I don't think it actually even does anything for me. It's just the funniest series of words I can present.
The funniest series of
There's no
words.
world where the tank can make this charge right. If he rolls a 12,
Maybe on a 12.
Yeah, you gotta go through the wall there, though. I'm
I
not
think
sure.
you are actually incentivized to not anyway, because I think I would flip you over.
I'm gonna fucking do it anyway.
That's it.
Okay, no.
Yeah, the fully powered demon prince
yeah,
would
we'll
probably
just try to punch the
just
spawn.
kill that guy. He's
The
like,
only
hey
thing
man, here's
actually
a
makes your
trillion
pilot
lethal
because it
sustains.
matters for Lucius running through the wall.
I have to do the when I.
Oh, yeah, cool.
Thing.
Is there anything on EC home? No.
But I get reroll.
It is
but you hit
obsect
on
from
it,
turn
right?
1, but it's not. There's nothing on the home objective. So if Zombie Ninja gets something to it, he'll take it. I don't think it will matter though, because I think he's basically guaranteed a 15 at the end here, unless something wild happens. We basically have to see a tabling, I think, from Emperor's Children.
So one guy is out.
Yeet.
So it's just 23 attacks this time.
Sure.
Only 23. Don't worry, Chaos Spawn, you'll be fine.
Real 1s,
Jesus.
equals, and then 4s.
Oh boy, that's a lot of damage right there. That's what we say
18
about
you can
that.
do damage to.
18. That's all we needed.
6 ups into 5 ups.
Sword Brethren are such a unit champ. They're so cool. See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. Yeah. Alrighty.
Go 3 more away.
Yeah, just
I
go
guess.
away from Lucius, basically. Emperor's Children's going to score a 5 here, top of the turn. Go to
Lucius
51
can't
points.
very-
They're holding up a 19-point differential.
it's-
Oh, no, worse than
It's
that.
a 9 on 3d6, and you could react move, but if you react move,
Because
And
they
I
got
get
they
a
scored a march
CP
for death. So
on
they're
a
holding
pro.
up a 14-point differential. I think Black
I will
Templar
get a
has
CP
this
on
unless
pitching
things
points.
go crazy here.
And then I will get 5 for marked.
I believe that the out for Emperor's Children right now is for this Demon Prince to eat the Overwatch here, make his
51,
Battle Shock
to
check,
37,
charge the
I
Executioner,
have
kill it,
cleanse as my final action is Storm Hostile. Storm Hostile I will do. Cleanse I will likely not.
get Lucius into this squad and
So
wipe it.
if you score a 15 on primary,
We basically have to
then you
leave only
won
the
game
infantry
if I-
alive.
Well, I will score. I will Storm Hostile, I think. No, maybe not, because I would have to fully take this.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
do this funny
But
play.
you also have to live to fight on death.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are weapons for Sword Brethren
well,
worth it
one of
outside
those-
Power Sword?
well, I guess you have 2 CP, yeah. So
the
consideration.
chainsword is good if you need to clear like big infantry squads.
So
that's the only other one I would consider. The power sword's more
and
well-rounded because it kills basically anything. But if you like
then-
super duper need to kill like just 20 dudes in one swing,
So the question is basically, do I cycle
the
cleanse
chainswords
or
will
do
do
I
it.
hold a CP? I think
It's
that I
actually
cycle
kind of neat,
cleanse
but
for my CP.
they're only good in that one specific
because I
situation.
think
Every once in a while, you see one out of the two,
Storming Hostile is
or the
very
3 sword brethren
guaranteed.
units take a different weapon, but it's very rare.
Will well, it will definitionely be a 2. Engage on 2, that is, because as long as I don't accidentally go in the circle.
Yeah, as long as the Empress doesn't accidentally die.
Yeah, well, it'll actually be a bit tough because Lucius can't.
Oh, yes, they'll also include Battle Shock. So if he fails with Battle Shock, you also just can't score it.
Yeah, but anyway, this is the Battle Shock.
No!
Yeah, there's a world where, again, if I'd shot here and if I'd auto pass here.
The Demon Prince fails Battle Shock, so he can't score Storm or Engage. He loses all of his secondaries on that double ones right there.
Oh, you just find out death.
Yeah.
Dev Doctrine? Oh, for 2 CP.
No.
2 CP.
Oh, no.
So
I can either Overwatch plus reactive, or I can fight on death.
Yeah.
Yes. In other words, I can disrupt it by moving. So Demon Prince will move, which will Overwatch.
I'm gonna Overwatch him.
Hell yeah.
Because keeping the tank alive is kind of important to me.
I think that was it, right?
Yeah.
I don't think
Just
that
start
Emperor
with
Children
the
can win
machine
back out of
gun,
there.
Try to just kill him.
I'm gonna double check. Oh, I cannot flip because I'm battle locked. That's interesting.
You're dead. You die to a dash.
Cool. Do I split?
I think that's GG. Oh, the anticlimax of the century, chats.
Okay. So, Lucius is just going to run down the unit, and because I need to keep you off primary. He is going to advance.
He could not have auto passed the battle shock after. Well, so realistically,
and then
they did this a little out of order.
Like I have 1 CP. Nothing else.
I actually think I don't know, the interaction was not great. He redrew his secondary.
Or 3.
Because he had cleanse, I think. Is that right? Into engage. But he should have rolled his battle shock first. But he basically prepaid the CP to redraw a
7 on
secondary.
the board, so
and then rolled his battle shock, so he could not have auto passed at that point.
Not that. So
the timing was fast.
The day, it is
so he couldn't have. In that instance, he couldn't have passed. He had a CP at the start of the turn, so he could have passed if he had not redrawn.
Hold on, you need to score at 15 on primary though, because you need to score by.
But
yeah, I sticky this at the beginning of my turn, and I just walk.
Yeah, and then you just leave. Yeah, that's GG.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep, super cool game.
What a game, chat! That was fucking nuts.
That
was
nuts. I needed to shove quicker.
Huge shout out to Simon here for playing it out to the bitter end.
Because I think
he had basically a coin flip chance of winning that game at the end there.
Yeah,
that came down to luck of the dice at that point. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Incredible.
Tempting would be the one that it's back here because it'd be the most awkward for you to score. And Storm not going to score, but
Storm I will score because I'll just put a tank on it.
Tank on. Oh yeah, no. Yeah. If I'd auto passed in the middle. No, well, he still dies because he dies to the thing.
To the dev.
To the dev, yeah. Yeah, I think the broad answer is that it wasn't a micro decision. I think it was a macro decision. But anyway, super cool game.
Yeah, it was definitely a good game. You getting the 7 because I'm desperate and died, and then this guy blew up, left exactly the space for the baller feed was exactly peak EC game.
Yeah, it's always by the skin of your ass, right? But it's kind of what I like about him and also you've got so little stuff. I'm a big tanker in terms of thinking, and so being able to tank clock and still have a reasonable amount of time to play a game. This was a 3-hour game with deployment and everything. Is just a real joy. Like I said, I think that in list building, not bringing Noise Marines, I figured I'd try to see if I'd miss something. I did, but I think that also, staying back was the wrong decision. I think I should have gone forward.
Missing your pledge, the first 2, or you didn't get your pledge until turn 4.
Yeah, top 4.
not making a pledge turn 1 was correct, I think, because
Yeah, that was fine.
but the 2, so the missing on 2 was part of it was that I overestimated, like I just sort of rounded up to the lieutenant just dying. And for
I mean, if the Melta hits, he probably dies.
yeah, but it's one gun, right? I think I should have put a second piece into there. Maybe that was the point at which to put the prince forward. And also, I sort of just lost, I just lost the plot. I should have charged him, obviously. Like, it's only a 9, but it would have swung 10 primary, which is, you would have lost 5, I would have gained 5. Yeah, no. I mean, part of it was that you have an army that can be a gun line because everyone can just sit in repexes and just kind of pick me apart from range. Partially,
yeah, and like once the guys get out of the boat, they like pretty effectively go one tap everything.
Yeah,
the princes are real sketchy.
Being able to send Lucy up early, I do like him not being a warlord because being able to just stand there and be like, "Hey, I'm fight first." But I think that basically, I probably should have tried to get him up here early. But anyway, lots of really fun game. Not to like
this prince dying, standing back up, and then dying again was hilarious.
Well, and the naked prince over here just like dying to incidental storm speeder bullshit. But like that it do be like that sometimes, right?
He either takes the world to kill him, or he just like dies to the first activation.
Yes, and I mean it's part of why I love running 3, right? Is because like if you lose 1 to just incidental nonsense. But yeah, I think that like one of them should have been up here pretty early. But anyway, this was a very fun game. I tend to be in the tank at the end of the game.
EC is a wild fucking cocaine raid.
The very, very cool army. I'm really glad that they
the design choice they went with for the army is amazing. I only hate the fact that Flawless Blades and Fulgrim kind of ass.
I maybe again remember I am the guy who brought 0 Noise Marines, but I think 1 unit of Flawless Blades might be okay. Because in matchups where Lucy needs to go kill something, you can put him with Lucy and you can just be like, go get him, champ. And in times when they're not, they're spawn but 30 points more. Which like it's tough in EC to find fucking 30 points, but like if they were
that's the issue is the 30 points.
But also too, like if they just sit, in this ruin for the entire game until you get your coterie buffs active, then just like literally anything on any of these objectives is just immediately dead to them. Like once they have their criticals active and stuff. Like they
I mean, to be fair, anything in EC kills everything.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah. But they kill everything even more.
I think a spawn can go one tap this rep exit.
Yeah. I was a little sad that when we did the Feel No Pain against I think the Devastating Wound Overwatch here and the on the Demon Prince, we didn't save the CP for rerolls on the Chaos Spawn because they would have just like super duper turbo nuked all the intercessors.
What I figured was killing the intercessors wasn't like I just needed to tag them. I didn't care about killing them. Like if there was like 1 or 2 of them left alive, like. I guess I could have gotten 3 by them not being able to come back here or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think defensive stratting often and early is broadly correct. I just don't think... I probably in this turn when I lost 2 pieces here and here, I probably should have just re-rolled one of them. I was just very in tune with the idea of keeping 2 to be able to get a heroic somewhere and then maybe go for re-rolls because I like super needed to get the 7 pledge.
Yep, that's fair.
Yeah, it was like if you did hit 7 that turn, you just weren't getting a play for the rest of the game.
Yes, and also very cool, by the way, to have an army where you can just be like, I'm just going to hit the gas and fucking one of us is going to die.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anyway, super glad.
Yeah, thanks for the game, guys. That was like super duper fun to watch, so very much enjoyed it. And Joseph, congratulations on taking it down.
Hey, as long as it's not fucking Chris.
You don't want to play the Tau matchup again, like for a 4th time?
I would like to deep throat a shotgun.
a pulse blaster, even.
Chris, amazing dude. Love the guy. Goddamn, fish are evil.
At least he's not running that fucking list with like 33 indirect pieces. Like, yeah.
Yeah, he is.
Oh fuck! Is he? I thought it was the other one.
It's like it's a number of indirect. I don't know. It's like 9.
I think it's
Looks
Templars like
it's
30
smaller
shots.
systems or something. Yeah, that's a lot.
It's like 30 something SMS shots.
Yeah, in terms of
Like
volume,
into
it's
Space Marines. Into Space Marines is fine. I played him against, well, I was playing Eldar last time, and that hurt.
you just get burned off. Yeah, you're losing 2 aspect warrior squads a turn. Cool. I love this.
On Purge the Foe.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for the game, guys. I'm gonna hop off and yeah, go and take a nap. But thanks for playing.
Yeah, no worries, guys. See you at the next one.
Absolutely.
You have a good one.
Have a good one. What a time, chat. That was nuts. Absolutely insane game. Black Templars did win. Y'all get your points back, but holy shit, was it close. We're going to go rating here. Barely Battle Ready's live. We love rating them. We read them a lot, though. Is anybody doing Warhammer? Blue Collar Wargaming is live. Also, Riverside Wargaming is live. Oh, all the regular people. Also, Red Thirst Wargaming, who I don't think we raid very often, so we'll go ahead and raid them. Give them a raid. Looks like they're playing on Tabletop Swimulator, which we love to see. We love a good tabletop simulator. I'll be live tomorrow, 2 p.m. U.S. Eastern Time, so 14 hours from now, I'm playing a game with Imperial Fists. Should be a fun time against some Blood Angels. We'll see if I can get out of that matchup. I don't like playing it against Armor of Contempt, which should be difficult, but I'm excited to play. So I'll see you then, everybody. Keep it classy, folks. Have happy wargaming, and have a wonderful evening.